Hello and welcome to Pabbly. So today in this video, we are going to discuss the top 15 Discord automations that you can set up with Pabbly Connect. So we all know Discord is one of the most popular platforms to build your community or to communicate with your team members. So in this video, we came up with the best of Discord automations that you can use. So let's discuss a few of them. So the first automation that we have is sharing your new WordPress blog on Discord channel. Let's say you use WordPress to publish new blogs on a regular basis and you have a huge community on your Discord channel. Now every time you publish a blog, you want to share that published blog with your team members or Discord channel community as well. So you can actually automate this process in such a way that whenever you are going to publish the blog in WordPress, automatically the link of that blog and some other details will be shared as a message on your Discord channel. The next automation that we have is sending Discord message for new task in ClickUp. Let's say you use Discord with your team members to communicate and you are using ClickUp as a task management platform. Now you want that whenever you create a new task in ClickUp, you want to send a notification with the new task details to your team members on Discord. You can automate this as well. So whenever a new task will be created, automatically a message will be sent on your Discord channel to update your team members. The next automation is sending Google Calendar event details on Discord channel. So let's say you or your team members use a common Google Calendar. Now you want that whenever a new event is created by any of the team member in that Google Calendar, you want to update the rest of the team for the same event as well. So you can also set up this kind of automation between Google Calendar and Discord with Pabbly Connect, using which a new event details will automatically get shared as a message on our Discord channel and our team members will get updated. The next automation is sending Discord channel message from Webhook response. Now here guys, this particular automation is my favorite. Using Webhook URL, you can basically get data or responses from any application on the internet which supports Webhook. So using this automation, you just have to add a Webhook URL in any application, any platform of your choice which supports Webhook, and after getting that Webhook response, you can send that Webhook response, that data sent by the application on your Discord channel as a channel message. In this way, you don't have to worry about the integration of that particular application with Pabbly Connect. If they don't have the native integration but the application supports Webhook, using this integration, you can automate the process of getting the details and sending Discord channel messages. The last automation for now is getting Discord notification for new files in OneDrive. So if your team members are working on a project and have a common OneDrive folder, using this automation, whenever a new file will be uploaded in your OneDrive folder, automatically the details of that file with the file link will be shared as a message on our Discord channel. Using this automation guys, you and your team member will always get updated for the new files or new updates which your team members are working on. So these were just a few of them, but in this complete guide, in this step-by-step process, we are going to show you the best of 15 automation in a step-by-step manner, and you will learn that how you can set up all of these automations by yourself. So without any further delay, let's begin with the process. So in this video, we are going to learn how to send Discord channel messages for new message in Slack channel. Now suppose guys, you are a business owner and you are using two different platforms like Slack and Discord to communicate with different teams. Now you want that whenever a new message is shared on your Slack channel, you want to send the same message on your Discord channel as well. Now guys, the manual process of sending or copying the message from one platform and sending it to others can be very much repetitive and time consuming. So in this video, we are going to set up an automation using which whenever a new message will be shared on our Slack channel, automatically the exact same message will also be sent on our Discord channel automatically. Now guys, how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on my Slack account, and then this is my Discord channel. Now we want that whenever on a channel in my Slack account a message is sent, for example, we have this channel named as developers team. Now I want that whenever any of my team members shares a message on this Slack channel, automatically the same message should be shared on my Discord channel as well. The exact same message. Now to make this happen, we are going to use an automation and integration platform that is called Pabbly Connect. So here we are on Pabbly Connect dashboard guys, and to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, click on create workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Slack to Discord. And then just click on create. Now here you can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, you can see two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So the idea here is first we want to basically get the details of a new message which are sent on our Slack channel inside Pabbly Connect. For that, we have to connect our Slack account with Pabbly Connect over here in this trigger window. And whenever a new message will be sent on our Slack channel, this automation workflow will be triggered, it will be initiated. And then after that, using Pabbly Connect, we are going to send that same message on our Discord channel in the action step. So how it is done? Let's see. Now here in trigger window, in choose apps, search for Slack. Just select it. And then in trigger event from the drop down, select new message as the trigger event. Click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Slack account with Pabbly Connect, and to make this connection, click on this connect with Slack button. And in this pop-up window, it is basically asking us token type. So here to make this connection, we have two different types of token. First one is a user-based token and second one is a bot-based token. So what is the difference between user-based token and bot-based token? Here in this help text, you can see a hyperlink. If you will click on this link, it will take you to a page on our forum. And at this page, you can see all the details regarding the user-based token and a bot-based token. So here you can see, you can refer to this page and then you can see the difference. Right now, I'm just selecting a user-based token. So I'm entering user over here and click on save. Now here you can see that because we have already logged into a Slack account in our browser, Pabbly Connect has detected the same account. So just scroll down and click on this allow button over here. And when we will click on allow, you will see our Slack account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the next thing it asks us is to select the channel. Then you may be having multiple channels in your Slack account. So out of all of these channels, from which channel we want to capture the new messages. So here in the drop down, you can see a list of all the channels over here. So in this video, we are taking an example of developers team, this channel. So let's search for it, developers team. Just select your desired channel from which you want to get the message over here. After selecting the channel, when we will click on the save and send test request button, the details of the most recent message or the latest message which was sent on our Slack channel will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So before clicking on save and send test request, let's send a message on our Slack channel. For example, I want a message to be hello team. So this is just a simple message, a dummy message which I'm sending, and click on send over here. So just now we have sent a new message on our Slack channel. We will get back to Pabbly Connect and click on the save and send test request button. And when we click on it, you will see in response, we have received the details of the same message. Here you can see the username or the user ID of the person, of the team member, of the member who has shared the message. So this message was shared by this user named as demo user, and here you can see the user ID of the same user. So in the next step, using this user ID, we are also going to retrieve the name of this user who has sent the message. Then here you can see the timestamp, that at what timestamp this message was sent. And here you can see the response of text. So in this response, you can see the exact same message which was shared on our Slack channel. This is the message and we have captured the same message over here. And after this, here you can see some other details. So the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. We have successfully received the message from our Slack channel inside Pabbly Connect. So every time a new message will be sent on Slack, the same message will be captured inside Pabbly Connect as well. So here guys, you can see that we have received all the details from Slack. We have the message, we have the user ID over here. Now what we have to do, we have to basically using this user ID extract the details of the team member of the user who has sent the message on Slack so that we can get their name, and with the same name you can send the message on your Discord channel as well if you want. So this is just an optional thing guys. If you want to send the message on Discord with the same name, with the same username who has shared the message on Slack, you can do this, you can use this step. And to do this, just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in choose app, search for Slack once again. Select Slack. And then after selecting Slack, in action event from the drop down, you can select the action event as search user or get user by ID. This is the get user by ID action step. Select it, click on connect. Now, because we have connected our Slack account in the previous step, so you don't have to actually make a new connection. You can select the existing connection and click on save. Now, when we click on save, here you can see that the only thing it asks us is the user ID. That what is the user ID whose details, whose name we want to retrieve. So we have received the user ID of the user who has sent the message on our Slack channel in our trigger response. So from this response, we are going to map the same user ID over here in this field. Just click here and from the drop down from Slack channel messages responses, select the response of user ID and map it. And after mapping this, just click on save and send test request. Now, when we click on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received the details of the user. And here you can see the user's real name. So demo user, this was the name of the person who has sent the message on our Slack channel. And here you can see the same name over here. So we have successfully received the name of the user who has sent the message. Now finally, let's send this message to our Discord channel. And to do this, just click on this add action step button over here. And then here in choose app, search for Discord. Just select Discord over here. After selecting Discord, an action event from the drop down, select the action event as send channel message HTML. Click on connect. Now here guys, after clicking on connect, the first thing it asks us is the webhook URL. Now we have to basically connect our Discord channel with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, first we have to create a webhook URL in our Discord server. And then we have to basically paste that same webhook URL over in this field. So how you can create this webhook URL and paste it over here? Let's see. So to create a webhook URL in Discord, just go to your Discord server and this is my channel technical updates. Now after reaching to your Discord server, on the top corner here you can see this down arrow, just click on it and go to server settings. After coming to the server settings page, go to integrations and then here you can see an option named as webhook. Click on view webhook button and click on new webhook over here. After clicking on new webhook, here you can see that a new webhook URL is just now created. Let's change the name of this webhook URL, for example, Slack to Discord. This is the name of the webhook URL. After giving it a name, here it is asking us for the channel, that using this webhook URL on which of our Discord channel we want to send the message. And in the drop down, you can see a list of all the channels which we have created in Discord. So we want to send the messages on technical updates, this particular Discord channel. So select that channel over here. Then just click on this copy webhook URL button and click on save changes. Okay, so the username cannot contain Slack to, okay, so let's name it as Pabbly. So we have just changed the name of the bot or the webhook URL. Click on save changes and this is it. Just now guys, we have added or created this webhook URL in our Discord account. And after doing this, just copy this webhook URL from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. So just now what we did, we have created a webhook URL in Discord for this particular channel on our Discord server. And then we have added the webhook URL, the same webhook URL over here. After creating the webhook URL, the next thing it asks us is the message. That what is the message which we want to send? So we have received the message from Slack responses in Trigger. Here you can see the response of the same message which we have shared on our Slack channel. So we have to basically map this response of text or the message over here in this message field. Just click here and from the drop down from Slack new message responses, select the response of text, the message and map it over here. Now with this message guys, you can basically add some new text or some other text as well. For example, if I want to add a text as new message on Slack. If I want to add this kind of text before each and every message we receive on Slack and sharing on Discord, you can add it. You can manually type the message as well. And if you want, you can map other details regarding the same message over here as well. So here guys, in this way, you have to just map the message over here. Then it is asking us for the bot name. Now using a bot, we are going to share the messages on our Discord channel. So what will be the name of the bot? We have an option to change the name of the bot over here. For example, guys, basically what you can do, you can actually enter a constant name. You can just manually enter a constant name, any name of your choice. And with the same bot name, all the messages will be shared. But guys, in the second step, what we have done, we have actually retrieved the details of the user who has sent the message on Slack. So from Slack step of get user details, what we have done, we have retrieved the details of the user. So here you can see the real name of the user who has sent the message on our Slack channel. And by the same name, we want to send the message on our Discord channel as well. So from this responses of get user by ID, what we are going to do, we are going to map the bot name. Just click here and from the drop down, just map the real name of the user. So here guys, the person, the team members who is going to share the message on Slack with the same name of the user, with the same name of the user, we are going to share the same message on Discord as well. After mentioning the bot name or basically adding the username, the next thing it asks us is the bot icon. Now, if you want, you also have an option to change the icon, the display picture of the bot. You just have to enter the URL, the link of the image over here. Right now, I don't want to change it, so I'm just ignoring this field for now. And at last, it asks us text to speech. So I want to disable the text to speech option. So that's why by default, I have selected disable over here. And then just click on save and send test request. Now here guys, after clicking on save and send test request, you can see we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the message which we have mapped over here is been sent on the same channel for which we have created this webhook URL. And the bot name is this. So let's check our Discord channel. We'll go to Discord. And yes guys, here you can see that the exact same message which we have shared on our Slack channel is being shared on our Discord channel as well. And this message is shared by a bot and the bot name is the exact same name of the user who has shared the message on our Slack channel over here. Now this means guys, the automation workflow which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever a new message will be shared on our Slack channel, automatically the same message will be shared on our Discord channel as well with the same name. Now here guys, after setting up this automation, let's test this automation workflow once in real time. We are going to share a new message on our Slack channel. For example, we are just testing this automation. Okay, so this is just a simple message which we are going to use to test the automation. Let's send it. And as we send this message on our Slack channel, guys, we will see within 10 minutes, the exact same message will be shared on our Discord channel as well. And it basically takes 10 minutes of time to share the message because the connection between Slack and Pabbly Connect is a polling based connection. And in this type of connection, every 10 minutes, Pabbly Connect will go to a Slack account and check for new updates or new messages. And every 10 minutes, it will get the details of all the new messages which we have received in past 10 minutes. And it will get those details inside Pabbly Connect. And this automation workflow will be executed. So here guys, let's wait for 10 minutes over here. Okay, so we have successfully waited for 10 minutes over here. So let's go to Discord. And yes guys, here you can see that we are just testing this automation. The exact same message which we have shared on our Slack channel is being shared on our Discord channel as well. Now this means guys, the automation workflow which we have created is working absolutely fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can actually clone this exact same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
So in this video, we are going to learn how to post Discord channel messages with new webhook response. So this is going to be a very interesting video guys, and in this video we will figure out how you can use webhook URL to connect any other application with Discord using Pabbly Connect. So here guys, we will see that whenever you add a webhook URL in any application which supports webhook for a particular event, on happening of that event, you will get a webhook response. And then you can actually send an automated message on your Discord channel for that particular webhook response. Let's take an example of online form building application like JotForm. If you have connected your JotForm account with Pabbly Connect using a webhook URL, then every time you will receive a new form submission in JotForm, you can set up an automation and share that same response on your Discord channel. So here guys, I just took an example of JotForm or any other online form building application, but instead of this, you can add this webhook URL in any application of your choice and collect the response and receive automated message on your Discord channel. So how you can set up this automation and how you can get Discord channel messages automatically on Webhook response. To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Webhooks for Discord. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that a workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, you can see two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on. Where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So here guys, let's begin with the trigger window. Now the idea here is we are going to use this webhook feature of Pabbly Connect to get a webhook URL. Then after getting that webhook URL, you can actually add that webhook URL in any application you want. And then we are going to set up this automation in such a way that whenever that webhook URL captures the response, a message will be sent on our Discord channel containing the same response we have received from Webhook. Now to begin with, here in trigger window, in choose app, select webhooks. After selecting Webhook by Pabbly, here you can see that Pabbly Connect gave us this webhook URL. As I told you, you can actually add this webhook URL in any application of your choice. In this video, I'm just going to take an example of Jot form. So we have created the simple form using Jot form where we are going to add the webhook URL to capture the response. But as I told you, not just any form building application, you can add that webhook URL anywhere on the internet in any application which supports webhook responses. So here let's add the webhook URL over here. We have this contact form. Let's go to settings, integrations, and here in Jot form we have this webhook option over here. Select webhooks. Now here we have to paste the webhook URL. So just copy the webhook URL given by Pabbly Connect and paste it in the application from which you want to receive the response. Here we have pasted it and click on complete integration. And that is it guys. You can see we have successfully added this webhook URL in Jot form. Now instead of this guys, you can actually paste the webhook URL in your browser link and create a test response over there as well. But right now we are just taking an example of Jot form. Now every time we are going to receive a new form submission in Jot form, the same details will be captured inside Pabbly Connect workflow over here as well. So let's do this. We are just going to publish the form and then we are going to create a test response. So let's enter the username, for example, demo user. This is the name. This is the email address. And this is the mobile number. Select the gender and click on submit. So just now we have received a new form submission in Jot form. And because we have added the webhook URL over here, we will see in Pabbly Connect's this webhook by Pabbly feature, here just now we have received the same form submission response. So here in response received, you can see that we have added this webhook URL in Jot form and on Jot form submission, we have received the same response. Here you can see the same response, first name, last name, email address, mobile number, and the same gender. This means guys, using this webhook URL, whenever you will get some data from any application on the internet, the same data, the same response can be seen over here in your Pabbly Connect workflow. So in this way, you can get this webhook URL and capture the response. Now what we have to do, the response which we are getting from this webhook URL, we want to share that response as a message on our Discord channel. So here the response which we get to share this on our Discord channel, what we have to do, we just have to scroll down and come to our action window over here. And here in choose app, search for Discord. Just select it. And then in action event from the drop down, select the action event as send channel message HTML. Click on connect. Now here guys, after clicking on connect, here you can see that the first thing it asks us, the Discord action step asks us is the webhook URL. Now here guys, what we have to do in this section, we have to basically enter a webhook URL given by Discord. So first we have to create a webhook URL in our Discord server. And after that, we have to basically add that webhook URL, copy that webhook URL from Discord server and add it over here in this webhook URL field. And that webhook URL will tell this Pabbly Connect action window on which of our Discord channel we want to send the message. So here you must be thinking how you can create a webhook URL in Discord. So just go to your Discord server and from the left side, you can see this down arrow. Just click on it and go to server settings. After coming to the server settings page, go to integration section and then just go to webhooks. After coming to this webhook section, click on new webhook and here you can see just now a new webhook URL is created by Discord. Let's give this webhook URL name, for example, Pabbly Connect. This is the name of the URL. And here guys, we have to select the channel that using this webhook URL, which of our Discord channel on our server we want to send the message. In the drop down, you can see a list of all the channels which we have created: general, technical updates, and webhook setup. So using this webhook URL, guys, I want to send the messages on this webhook setup channel. So select the channel from the drop down on which you want to send the message and then click on Save Changes. So as we click on Save Changes, this webhook URL is created in our Discord server. Just click on this Copy Webhook URL button, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. So in this way, using this webhook URL, we will send the message on our Discord channel. After this, it is asking us message that whenever we are going to capture some response using this webhook URL in trigger, what message we want to send on our Discord channel. So here guys, what we have to do, we just have to create a message over here. So I want my message to be, for example, hello team. Okay, so this is kind of a simple message which I am using in this video. Instead of this guys, you can basically create any message you want. So this message says, hello team, we have received a new form response. Because we have received some response from JotForm, I have created this message. But instead of this, you can add any kind of application, any kind of message of your choice. And in this message, I am sharing some responses which I have received using this webhook URL. So from this webhook response, here you can see that we have received the name of the user, email address, phone number, and the gender. So we want to share this same response which we have received from webhook over here on our Discord channel as a message. So one by one, we have to basically map this same response in the message field. So let's start. So here in this message, in front of name, I wanted to mention the name of the person which I have received from webhook response. So just click here and in the drop down below, here you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from webhook. Out of all of these responses, select this response of first name and it will be mapped over here. Add a space, follow the same process from the drop down, map the response of last name. So in this way, whatever first name and last name response we are going to get from webhook, basically from JotForm submission, then automatically with the same details, a message will be sent on our Discord channel. After name, let's map the email address. Just click on this field and then from the drop down, select the response of email. Then just click here in front of mobile number and select and map the mobile number. And at last, gender. So here guys, right now we have just mapped the responses of the form, but basically instead of these responses, all the responses which you have received from webhook response, from webhook URL, you can basically map all of these details, all of these responses over here. Now, after basically creating any message of your choice and mapping all the required data, the next thing it asks us is the bot name. That using a bot, we are going to send these messages on our Discord channel. This is our Discord channel, and using a bot, we are going to send the message. But what will be the name of the bot who is going to post the message? You can change that name as well. For example, I would like to keep the bot name as Pabbly. So this is the name of the bot. Instead of this, you can use any bot name of your choice. Then it is asking us bot icon. So we also have an option to change the bot icon. So the bot which is going to share the message will be named as Pabbly, but you have an option to change the icon, the logo of the bot as well. You just have to enter the URL, the link of the image which you want to set up as the bot icon. Right now in this video, I'm not adding any kind of image link, so it will be a default image. And at last, it is asking us text to speech. So I don't want to enable text to speech option, so I'm selecting disable over here. And after this, just click on save and send test request. Now here guys, when we click on save and send test request, you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the message which we have created over here with all the mapped details which we have received from webhook response in our trigger window, the same message is being sent on our Discord channel. So we will go to Discord. And yes guys, here you can see that just now a bot named Pabbly has shared a message on our Discord channel, the same channel for which we have created the webhook URL in Discord. The message says, "Hello team, we have received a new form response. Name, demo user, same email address, same mobile number and same gender. The same details of form submission which we have captured using the webhook URL in Pabbly Connect workflow, the same webhook response is being shared on our Discord channel in the same way which we have created a message over here." Now this means guys, here you can see that using this automation, you can actually send Discord channel messages every time you receive a response or every time you capture a response using this webhook URL. And you can add this webhook URL anywhere you want. So here guys, you can see that we have actually created this workflow. Now let's test this. Because we have added this webhook URL in Jot form, we are going to make another form submission over here. So just refresh it and let's enter the details. For example, test user. Let's enter the email address as well. This is the mobile number. And then let's select the gender as female. Click on submit. So just now we have received another form submission using Jot form, and because we have added the webhook URL in Jot form, we will see this webhook URL will capture the response, and instantly within seconds a Discord channel message is being sent with the same details, with the same response which we have captured using webhook URL. So you can actually go to the history section of this workflow, and here in this history section you can see that the same details which we have entered in form submission is received by this webhook URL. So here you can see the same details, same name, same email, same mobile number and the same gender. So the same response is captured by webhook, and a Discord channel message is being sent with the same response, the same webhook response. So this means guys, the automation workflow which we have created using this webhook URL for Discord inside Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. You can actually capture some response using this webhook by Pabbly feature, and then automatically a Discord channel message will be sent with the same webhook responses immediately. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
In this video, we are going to see how to share your Mailchimp campaigns on Discord. So every time a new campaign is created on Mailchimp, which is an email marketing tool, now what you want is to send a message on Discord, which is a social messaging app where your team is sitting. Now how can that be done? For this, you will have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here your trigger application would be Mailchimp and your action application will be Discord. Now how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply click on sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in as I'm an existing user over here, and here we have reached all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. And here we have reached the dashboard of this application. Again, on the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this, and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Now here you can give any random name. Now what is our objective here? My objective is that every time a campaign is created in Mailchimp, then automatically the information of that campaign should be shared with my team which is sitting on Discord. Share your Mailchimp campaigns on Discord. Let's click on create. As we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the response of your trigger application. So as per this integration, my trigger application would be Mailchimp. Let's click on this. And the trigger event. So this is the event that will make this workflow run. And here it would be new campaign. So every time a new campaign is created, this workflow is going to run. Now here you can see that we have received a webhook URL which is going to act as a bridge for connecting Mailchimp with Pabbly Connect. I'm going to copy this and then we have to follow the following steps. This is the help desk given so that you can integrate the two applications. And here let me show you what you actually have to do. So first of all, this is my Mailchimp account. I have already logged in. Then here we have to go to audience. So here on the right hand side you can see manage audience. Let's click on this. Go to settings. So once you are here, as we scroll down, you can see webhooks. Click on this. And here we are supposed to create a new webhook. Let's click on this. So now here we are supposed to paste the URL that we have just copied. Now what type of updates should we send? Since we are creating a campaign here, so I'm going to uncheck all of these. And campaign sending would be checked. Again, only send updates when a change is made. So we want the changes to be made by a subscriber, by an account admin, and even if a change is made via the API, it should be taken into consideration. So I'm going to check this one as well and click on save. Now here you can see that our webhook has been successfully created. Going back to Pabbly Connect. Here I'm going to click on recapture webhook response. As I do that, what it is asking me to do is to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Basically, we have to create a test campaign. So I'm going to go back to Mailchimp. Let's go to all campaigns. Now here, I'm going to click on create campaign. Let's select one of these. So let's select design an email. Okay, now here this is how you have to design your email. So first of all, I'm going to add the subject line. So this is just a test case. Okay, so this is my subject line. I'm going to copy this and paste the same thing in preview text. And now I'm going to click on save. So as I do that, now here we are supposed to design the email. Let's click on this. So here we have to select a template. You can see there are various templates shared. And since this is just a test case, so I'm going to go ahead with simple text. You can select the template as per your requirement. So now here you can see that we have got multiple options to design our email. First of all, I'm going to change the content. So let's say I'm writing, this is a simple integration between Mailchimp and Discord. We are using Pabbly Connect. Now this here is your content. I'm going to delete the copyright section here. And now it's time to design your email. So I'm going to change the heading as well. So let's say the heading here is test email. Okay. I'm going to click on save and close. Continue. So as I do that, here you can see that your email campaign is ready to send. Now here this was just a test case, so I haven't put any information. You can add URLs, you can add video clips, etc. Also you can add as much text as you want. There are different design elements, you can use them as well. Now here I'm going to click on send and it is saying that you're about to send a campaign to Pabbly Connect 3 subscribers. So I'm going to click on send now, and as I do that, here you can see that my email is out there, which means that my campaign has been shared with all the subscribers that are there in this particular workspace. So now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here you can see that we have received the API response. This is the type, which is campaign. Then this is the date and time. So the campaign was initiated at this date and time. Then we have the data subject. This is just a test case. Data status is this. Then we have the data list ID and data ID. Now I want this particular information to be shared with my team on Discord. So I'm going to choose my action application here as Discord. Let's click on this. And the action event here would be to send channel message. Now here we have got two options, HTML and Markdown. So I'm going to go ahead with Markdown. Let's click on connect. Now here we have to add this information. So first of all, we can see that it is asking me for the webhook URL. So we have to enter the webhook URL. So follow these steps to get the webhook URL from your Discord account. So here we have got the help desk. Let's click on this hyperlink. So here you can see that it is asking me that you have to go to sample server and there is a drop down option. Then from there you have to go to server settings. Again you have to go to integrations. You have to create a webhook, and then we have to copy this webhook URL, and finally we have to paste it over here. So we are going to do the same thing. First of all, I have already logged into my Discord account, so I'm going to take you there. And here, let's click on this drop down option. Then we have to go to server settings. Now here we will go to integrations and then view webhooks. So here I'm going to create a new webhook. So as I click on this, here you can see a new bot has been created. Let's click on this. Now if you want to change the name, you can do that. So I'm going to name it as Mailchimp integration. And here we can also add the channel. So let me show you my Discord account. Here we have got various channels and I have created a particular channel which is Mailchimp campaigns. So I want that every time a campaign is created in Mailchimp, then the message should be shared on this particular channel with my team. So now I'm going to go back here. So let's click on this once again, go to server settings, and again I'm going to integrations, and here this particular thing. So this channel that we are selecting here is, let's go down, it's Mailchimp campaigns. I'm going to save changes. Now I'm going to copy this webhook URL that we have received and go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. So once this is done, then we have the message. So I'm going to write team, a new campaign has been created on Mailchimp. Now the details, and I'm going to map these details. How am I supposed to do that? So as I click on this, you can see that it is showing me the previous step. Let's click on this, and this first is the fired at basically the creation date. So here I'm going to write, and then I'm going to map this. Then what do we want? We want the data subject. So I'm going to here write subject and the information. Then here we have the data list ID. So here I'm going to mention data list ID. Then again, what do we have here? We have the data ID. So I'm going to map data ID as well. Okay, so basically this way through which we have added the information here is known as mapping. Mapping means that I already have this information in the previous step and I'm just going to retrieve it here. And this is important because every time the workflow runs, if I had written this manually, so it would have been stuck with the manually written data. So to make sure that we can have the new data into consideration, we have to map the same. So once this is done, now if you want to add the bot name and bot icon, you can always do that. Text to speech, I have disabled it. You have the option to enable it as well. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here we can see the application has been processed, which basically means that now this message must be sent on Discord. So here you can see that yes, we have received the message. Team, a new campaign has been created on Mailchimp. These are the details. This basically means that our integration process is a complete success, but we also need to check the same in real time. So I'm going to take you back to Mailchimp, and here I'm going to create another campaign. So let's click on create campaign. I'm again going to go to design email. So here let's add the subject. I'm just going to write demo subject. Now I'm going to copy this and paste this in preview text, and now I'm going to click on save. So once this is done, let's go to design email, and here I'm going to go to simple text once again. So first of all, let me write the content, and here I'm going to write this is demo content. Okay, and now I'm going to delete this copyright area, and now the heading. So here I'm going to write test heading. Okay, now I'm going to save and close, then click on continue. As we do that, here it is saying that my email campaign is ready to be sent, and let's click on send now. And as I do that, here you can see that my mail has been sent. Now I'm going to take you to Discord, and yes, here you can see that another message has been received, which basically means that our integration is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So here our trigger application is Mailchimp, where the event is new campaign, and our action application is Discord, where the event is send channel message markdown. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
In this video, I'll show you how to send Google Calendar event announcements on Discord automatically. So assume that you have created an event into Google Calendar, and after every event creation, you will have to manually copy the details of the event and do the announcements on your Discord channel manually again and again. But what if I tell you that you can entirely automate this process? Yes, you just need to integrate Google Calendar and Discord in such a way that every time any event is created into the Google Calendar, the event details will be shared automatically in your Discord channel without doing anything manually. If you want to set this automation for yourself, come with me and I will show you the whole process step by step. So this is my Google Calendar where I'm going to create an event in front of you, and you will see how the details, the announcement of that event will be done automatically into one of my Discord channel. But before that, I'll have to build a connection in Google Calendar and Discord, and I'm going to do that with the help of Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software via which you can easily connect multiple applications and automate your task. And you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link into my description box. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you'll have to sign up for free, where you will also get free tasks every month in your account in order to test these kinds of amazing automation. Well, I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why firstly I have clicked on sign in, then I have selected this Pabbly Connect access now, and after selecting which I have reached to the dashboard, and after reaching out to the dashboard, you'll have to click on this blue button that is create workflow. Okay, and after clicking on that button, simply provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. So I'm going to provide a random name, something like when event is created in Google Calendar, okay, auto send the event details in Discord. Okay, so I am providing a random name, something like this. Now I will be clicking on this create, and you will find two boxes in front of you. Okay, so these are trigger and action. So trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, automatically send an email via Gmail application. And here, according to our use case, whenever any event is created inside Google Calendar application, automatically send the event details, basically send the announcement of that event on Discord channel. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are about to build an automation. Okay, in this case we are building automation in between Google Calendar and Discord, so that is why I have selected these two applications. Okay, and I'm going to do the setup of Discord later. Firstly, I'm going to connect to Google Calendar with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, and I want that whenever any new event is created, the automation details, basically the event details, should be captured via Pabbly Connect. That is why I'm specifically connecting Google Calendar with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so click on this button connect, click on add a new connection, and you will have to sign in into your Gmail account in which you are going to create the events. Okay, I have already made the connections earlier with Google Calendar, so I can also use this existing connection. Okay, but make sure if you are building this connection for the first time, you will have to connect it for the first time only. You'll have to go with the new connections only, and here you can see it is connected, and whatever the calendars are available inside my Google Calendar have started visible here, and I'm going to select this Pabbly Connect calendar inside my Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Okay, so here you can see this Pabbly Connect calendar. Okay, now as soon as I'll click on this button, the event details of the Google Calendar will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Basically the most recent event details has been captured. Okay, but I want to fetch the details. Basically I'm going to create a new event in front of you, and you will see how the details of that event will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Alright, so let's assume that I am about to conduct an auto expo on 26th of March. Okay, so that is why I have selected this 26th March, that is Sunday, March, and here I am going to provide the details of the task. Okay, so auto expo of car. Okay, I have provided the name here. You will have to select the date, so I have already done the same. Asking for the time, so let me add the timing, something like 5:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. All right. Asking for add guest. Well, this is the online event, so I'm not going to fill these details. Asking for the location, so let me add any random location, that is Bhopal. Add description, so conducting an auto expo where you can register and book your booth. Okay, just a random description. Assume that, okay, I'll be clicking on this button save, and then I will click on save and send test request, and I'm really expecting that event details to be captured. And yes, the event details has been captured or already automatically. Okay, so here we have the summary as auto expo of car. Here we have the time zone. Here we have the start date as the 26th of March 2023, and yes, it is the same date, and timing is also same, that is 5:30. Okay, where are the location and the description of my task? Here you can see the location, and lastly I am looking for the description, that is conducting an auto expo where you can register and book your booth. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between Google Calendar and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Now I want to share the announcement of this event on Discord channel. Okay, so in action event, I am going to select this send channel message, and just like I have connected Google Calendar and Pabbly Connect, I am also going to connect Discord with Pabbly Connect, which is very easy. Simply click on connect and it will be connected immediately. Now it is asking for the webhook URL. So from where you can get the webhook URL, you will have to read these instructions. Okay, so let me take you to the webhook section. Basically, this is my Discord application. This is the channel in which I would like to send the update, send the message. I'll be clicking on this arrow button. After that, click on server settings, and here you will find an option of integration. Simply click on that, and here exactly you will find an option of webhooks, view webhooks, and click on this new webhook, and here exactly we are going to create a new webhook. Okay, I'll have to check whether a new webhook has been created or not. No, it is not created. So how about I click on this new webhook one more time? Okay, so I have clicked on that, and here you can see a new webhook has been created. Let me click on this arrow, and here I will be providing a name, something like new webhook for calendar. Okay, you can provide any name. Now from this particular section, I can actually copy the webhook URL, and firstly you will have to save these changes, and this is how you can make the connections. Okay, so coming back, and here I will be pasting the very same webhook URL. Okay, now it is asking for the message, the bot name, and other basic details. Okay, so I am going to compose a message from here. Well, I have already prepared a very nice message which I would like to share with my community. Okay, so hello community members, good news for you. Okay, let me erase this extra content. Okay, and let me first copy this content, and let me paste it here. And firstly I'm going to do the formatting. I'm going to correct the formatting of this particular message. Hello community members, good news for you, we are conducting an event of auto expo on and at. Okay, so basically I'm going to provide the details of my event here, and from where I can actually get the details of the event. Well, we have just received the data, the event details, into our previous step, but I don't even need to manually copy this data and paste it here. Okay, I'm going to map these details, and mapping is very simple in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so simply click on this particular field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Okay, so let me show you. We have the very same data here in the drop down. We are conducting an event of auto expo on. Okay, so it is here exactly I'm going to provide the date and time of the event. Okay, so I have mapped it. Let me also delete this angular bracket and add. Okay, so here here I will also provide the location. Okay, so let me search for the location. Okay, so I think I have mapped two important details. Just in case if you want to attach more details, you can also do the same. Okay, hello community members, good news for you. We are conducting an event on expo on this particular date at this particular location. Hurry up and register yourself and get a 5% discount on the bookings. Register yourself and save a booth for your company. For more information, just contact here, and here I have provided a random number. Thank you. We hope to have you there. Sincerely, expo team. Okay, so this is how you can compose a message from this particular section. And just in case if you want to share more details, let's say you want to share the event name. Okay, so you can also map the same from this particular section only. All right, so I have done that. Also I can map the event description, basically other event details. Okay, let me correct the spelling of the description first. All right, again I will add a colon. I'm sorry for that. Again I will add a colon, and here I am going to map the description of this particular event. So where is the description? I'll have to check. And here you can see we have the description. I think I have provided all the details, asking for the bot name, the bot icon. So I'm going to provide a sample bot name. Okay, sample bot, asking for the bot icon. Again, it is completely up to you. If you would like to provide an icon to your bot, you can add the image URL, text to speech. I will keep it as disable only. Okay, and here let me tell you very important thing. Whatever the details I have mapped here will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. Okay, so I think I have provided all the important details. Let me first click on this button, save and send test request, and wait for that message to arrive into this specific channel. And here you can see the very same message has been arrived automatically. And in this way, every time you are going to create any event into your Google Calendar, the event announcement, you can actually do the event announcement in your Discord automatically. For that, you'll have to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. Okay, and after that you can close Pabbly Connect. You can sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. And here I would like to tell you one more very important thing, that you'll have to read the instructions, that this trigger will check for the new data in every 10 minutes. So what does that mean? So what will happen every time an event is created here, the details for the same will be captured in every 10 minutes. So just in case the event details are not getting shared in real time or immediately, don't worry, don't get bothered. Just wait for a few more minutes, or maybe for the 10 minutes. Your automation is surely going to work. Basically the messages will get sent surely automatically. Okay, and just in case if you want to access this very same automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the shareable link of my workflow into my description box. Okay, so you can click on that link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access this particular workflow, this particular automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. In this video, I'll show you how to get notifications on Discord when new file is uploaded in OneDrive automatically. So here, I'm going to integrate OneDrive and Discord in such a way that whenever any new file is uploaded into a specific OneDrive folder, you can get an automated notification on Discord about the very same file upload. In this way, you do not have to manually keep on checking your OneDrive folder that whether the team member has uploaded the file into that folder or not. In fact, your team member also do not have to text again and again after every file upload that he has successfully uploaded the file, because every time the new file is uploaded by your team member or by anyone, you will get an automated notification on your Discord channel. So if you also want to automate this process, come with me and I will show you the whole process step by step. So this is my OneDrive account, and here I am going to upload a file in front of you, and you will see that after that file upload, how a notification will be received on one of my Discord channel. Now in order to automate this process, firstly I'll have to connect to OneDrive and Discord, and I'm going to do that with the Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software via which you can easily connect multiple applications and automate your task. And you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link into my description box. Now if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you will have to sign up for free, where you will also get free task every month in your account in order to test such kinds of amazing automation. I'm already an existing user, so that is why I've clicked on sign in. Then I am selecting this Pabbly Connect access now among all application, and this is how I will reach to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now after reaching out to the dashboard, firstly you'll have to click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and provide any random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I'm providing the name as when new file is uploaded in OneDrive, okay, in OneDrive, get notification on Discord. Okay, get notification on Discord. Okay, so I have provided the name. Let me also correct the spelling of the Discord automatically. Okay, I have provided a random name. Now click on create, and then you will find two boxes, trigger and action. So trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, automatically send an email via Gmail application. Okay, according to our use case, whenever new file is uploaded in OneDrive application, automatically send a notification in Discord application. Okay, so this is how you need to select the applications in which you are building an automation. Okay, I'm building an automation in between Microsoft OneDrive application and in Discord, so that is why I have selected these two applications in this trigger and action. Okay, and I am going to do the setup of this Discord later. Firstly, let us connect to this OneDrive with the Pabbly Connect, so that whenever any new file is uploaded in OneDrive, the details of the same will be captured via Pabbly Connect automatically. Okay, simply click on connect, simply click on add new connection, simply click on connect with a Microsoft OneDrive account, and here I'll have to provide the access of my OneDrive application. Alright, so I have provided the access of my OneDrive account and clicked on yes, and here you can see how the authorization is successfully and OneDrive is connected with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so firstly it is asking to provide the basically it is asking to set a folder path. Okay, so firstly you will have to read the instructions that set the path of the folder for tracking the new files. Well, why this particular thing is not refreshed, I'll have to refresh this particular automation once. But because my step was not saved, I'll have to connect OneDrive with the Pabbly Connect once again, since I have refreshed this particular automation. Alright, with the existing connection, I have reconnected this Microsoft with the Pabbly Connect. Now it is visible. Okay, so read the instructions, log into the OneDrive, click on the folder and the subfolder. Well, in my case, I do not have any subfolder. I'm going to upload all my folder files into this all important designs and files into this specific folder. Okay, so I do not have any subfolder. Example should be this. Okay, and here an example is also given here. Okay, so I do not have any document type, I do not have any subfolder, so I will be providing the folder name directly, the folder path directly. Okay, so I have the folder name as all important designs and files. Okay, so let me provide the folder path, that is all designs, all important designs, all important designs and files. I think I have provided the correct folder name. Now I will be clicking on this button and you will see how the details of this particular folder will be captured via Pabbly Connect. But currently there is no such files available here, so that is why currently the response is blank. Okay, so I am going to upload a new file right in front of you. Okay, so where is the upload option? Here is the upload option, and here I am going to upload a new file right in front of you, and you will see how the details for the same will be captured via Pabbly Connect automatically. Alright, so I have this PDF file as the neat revision notes. I'm going to upload the very same file here, and after the uploading, I will click on this button and you will see how the details of that file will be received as a response. Okay, so let me show you the details one by one. So here we have the web URL, here we have the size, here we have the parent reference path, here we even have the name of the very same folder. Alright, we even have the file name as the neat revision notes for the biology, and finally we have this file URL also. And the noticeable thing is this is the downloadable URL. Okay, so if you will open this particular file, that file can be accessible from anywhere. Here you can see it is downloadable. Okay, for now I'm going to close it, and the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between OneDrive and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. And what will happen every time you are going to upload any new file here, this trigger will check for the new data in every 10 minutes, and if it will find out any new data, any new file, any new design, it will capture that data inside Pabbly Connect, and after that it will send the very same data to next application. And in our case, the next application is actually the Discord, because here we would like to send a notification on Discord channel. Okay, so I have selected the send channel message action event. Now again click on connect, and here you can see Discord is connected with Pabbly Connect immediately. Okay, so this is how you will have to connect both these applications with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so initially I have connected OneDrive with Pabbly Connect, now I have connected this Discord with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, the very first thing it is asking for the Webhook URL, so you can visit this particular documentation that how you can actually get this Webhook URL. Alright, so this is my Discord channel, and after this particular name you will find an arrow button. Click on that arrow button, then click on server settings, then click on this integration section, and after that choose this Webhook option, and here exactly you will have to create a new webhook by clicking on this button. Alright, I have clicked on that new webhook button, and here you can see a new webhook with the name SpideyBot has been created. Okay, so you will have to click on this arrow button and rename this particular webhook. Okay, so I am going to rename it as connection. Okay, let me correct the spelling, connection with Pabbly Connect. Okay, it should be Pabbly Connect PC. Alright, and the channel should be event updates only, and here you can see copy webhook URL button is provided. Alright, so I have copied this webhook URL, click on save changes, and this is how the new webhook URL will be created. Okay, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to paste the very same webhook URL here. Okay, now secondly it is asking for the message, basically what kind of message, what kind of notification you would like to send to your team, or you can say you would like to receive on your Discord channel. Okay, so let me compose the message, hello team, a new file has been uploaded, designing team in the folder, and here I am going to add the folder name. So either I can directly paste the folder name, and I have also received the folder name into this particular response. So how about I directly map this folder name instead of copying it. Okay, so come back here, and here I'm going to show you how mapping can be performed inside Pabbly Connect. Simply click on this particular field, and you will find the above data here in the drop down, and from this drop down you will have to select that data. Okay, so this is how you can map that data, and whatever the details you are going to map here will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time according to the details. Okay, and whatever the details you are going to provide manually here will remain same. Okay, now let us write something else. Please let them know the changes if you have found any after reviewing the file. Okay, and just in case if you also want to share the very same file along with the notification with your team, you can also do that, and I will show you the process that how you can share that file. But again, it is completely up to you that whether you want to just share the notification about the file upload or you also want to share the file. Okay, so currently here is the link of the file. Currently I will show you the process, so at least, okay, here's the link of the file, and you just need to map that file which you have received. Okay, so basically that downloadable URL, here you can see I have again mapped this file URL. Okay, and this is how every time a new file is uploaded here, this particular file URL will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. Okay, you can provide any random name. All right, so I have provided a name something like the sample bot. Just in case if you also want to provide an icon to your bot, you can do the same. I am currently leaving it blank. Okay, and this is going to be disabled. Now I'll click on this button save and send test request, and you will see how the very same message will be arrived, and here you can see the message is arrived already. Okay, hello team, a new file has been uploaded by the designing team in the folder all important designs and files. Please let them know the changes if you have found any after reviewing the file. Here is the link of the file, and again it is completely up to you if you just want to send a notification or you also want to share the file. Okay, now coming back to Pabbly Connect, and this is how you can entirely automate this file upload notification process by simply creating this workflow, this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once, and after that sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. You can simply close Pabbly Connect, and now onwards what will happen, every time a new file is uploaded into a specific OneDrive folder, in every 10 minutes a notification will send on Discord channel automatically. Just in case if you also want to access this automation, this workflow inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the shareable link of this workflow into my description box. You just need to click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access this workflow, this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free.
So in this video, we are going to learn how to send links from Google Sheets to Discord as bit.ly short link. Now suppose guys, you are adding some kind of data into your Google Sheet, and in that data, you are also adding some kind of long links, long URLs. And you want to shorten those URLs using bit.ly and send those URLs and content from the Google Sheet as a message on your Discord channel. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. So in this automation, whenever we are going to add a new row of data in Google Sheet, automatically the links which we are going to add in Google Sheet will be shortened by bit.ly, and then automatically the same shortened link will be sent as a message on our Discord channel. Now how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on our Pabbly Connect dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on create workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Google Sheets to bit.ly to Discord. And then just click on create. Now you can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, in my Google Sheet, let's take an example that I'm a social media manager. And in my Google Sheet, I'm adding the details of all of my social media posts. Like I'm adding a date, a message, and the post link. And here guys, I want that whatever post link I'm adding over here, I want to share the same message with the post link on my Discord channel as a channel message. And using bit.ly, I want to shorten the link of the post or any of the social media platforms. So here in this automation, in the Google Sheet, I'll just add a date, the message which I want to send on my Discord channel to update my community for any of my social media posts. And also I'm going to add the post link. Then using this automation and bit.ly, we are going to shorten the link and then automatically the same message and the bit.ly shortened link will be shared as a message on our Discord channel. So let's see how it is done. Now here guys, the first step is to get the new post details, new details from Google Sheet, the links from Google Sheet inside Pabbly Connect. And to make this happen, here in trigger window in choose app, we are going to search for Google Sheets. Just select it. After selecting Google Sheets, here in trigger event from the drop down, select the trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row. After selecting this trigger event, here you can see that Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. Now using this webhook URL, we are going to connect our Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. So what we have to do, we just have to follow the help text given below over here to add this webhook URL into our Google Sheet and connect it with Pabbly Connect. So just copy this webhook URL from here, go to the Google Sheet which we have created where we are adding the post link. Now after coming to a Google Sheet, go to extensions, add-ons and click on get add-ons. After clicking on Get Add-ons, we will reach to Google Workspace Marketplace. And here in Search app, we have to search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Now, as you can see, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, this add-on is already installed in my Google Sheet. You just have to install this same add-on into your own Google Sheet account. And after installing it, just refresh your Google Sheet once. This is a very important step. Now after refreshing your Google Sheet, once again go to extensions and then you can see Pabbly Connect Webhooks. This add-on can be seen over here. Just hover on it and click on Initial Setup. After clicking on Initial Setup, this box will appear in front of us. And it is basically asking us three different things. First one is the selected sheet, that the details or the data from which sheet we want to send to Pabbly Connect. So right now in this Google Sheet, I have only one sheet named as Sheet 1. So that is why by default, we have selected Sheet 1 over here. Then it is asking us for the webhook URL, that to which webhook URL we want to send these details. So here in Pabbly Connect's trigger window, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. We will just copy this webhook URL from here and then paste it over here. Then it is asking us for the trigger column. Now here you must be thinking, what is this trigger column? So the trigger column is basically the last data entry column of our Google Sheet. Now suppose, for example, in this background, you can see right now we have three different columns in our Google Sheet. And column C is going to be my trigger column because it is the last data entry column in which any of my data exists. After column C, in any of the column, none of my data does not exist. So here we have selected column C as the trigger column. And then just click on Send Test. Now when we click on Send Test, the details of the very first row after the headers is been sent as a test response to Pabbly Connect. So let's check it. We will go to Pabbly Connect and yes, here in this trigger window, you can see that we have received some response. And in this trigger response, you can see the details of the same first row. You can see the same date, the same message which we have added into Google Sheet and the same post link of a YouTube video which we have added in our Google Sheet. So here guys, the details for our new post or new link or URLs from Google Sheet is being sent to Pabbly Connect. Now after this, just click on this submit button over here. And after submitting it, it is showing us setup configured successfully. So just close this window. Once again, go to extensions, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and this time we have to select this send on event button. By selecting send on event, we are telling this Google Sheet, we are telling this add-on that whenever a data in a new row is added into the Google Sheet, immediately send that data to Pabbly Connect. So here guys, in this video, I just took an example of social media post updates. But actually, you can use this automation for any kind of usage, any kind of requirement of your choice. You just have to enter this post link into your Google Sheet with any kind of data, and then this post link, these details will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So whatever data you are going to add in this Google Sheet, the same details of the complete row with the link will be sent to Pabbly Connect. And using Pabbly Connect in this automation, we are going to send this link which we have received from Google Sheet to bit.ly in the next step, and we are going to shorten that link. So here, as I told you, you can use this automation for any kind of use case, any kind of requirement of your choice to shorten the links from Google Sheet and send it to Discord. So here we have successfully completed the step 1 of setting up this automation. Now let's move to step 2. And in step 2, whatever link, whatever URL we have received from Google Sheet, we have to shorten this URL using bit.ly. So to do this, just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in choose apps, search for bit.ly. Just select it. After selecting bit.ly in action event from the drop down, select the action event as shorten link and then just click on connect. So here guys, we have to connect our bit.ly account with Pabbly Connect. Select add new connection over here and click on connect with bit.ly. Now guys, because I have already logged into my bit.ly account in my browser, here Pabbly Connect has detected the same account and it is asking us for the authorization permission. Just click on allow over here and then we will see our bit.ly account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. So after making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the group. So in which group in our bit.ly account we want to basically using which group we want to shorten the link. So right now in my bit.ly account, I have only one group named as this. So that's why I have selected this group over here. And then it is asking us for the long URL to whom we want to shorten using bit.ly. So from Google Sheets, we have received this long URL and we want to shorten this URL using bit.ly. So guys, we are going to map this particular link over here, which we have received from Google Sheet in this long URL field. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and in the drop down, you can see a list of all the responses of a new row which we have received from Google Sheet. And out of all of these responses, select the response of link, the URL which we want to shorten, and it will be mapped over here. So whatever link we are going to enter in this column C in the Google Sheet, the same link will be shortened by bit.ly and the shortened link we are going to send to Discord. After mapping the long URL, just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now after clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have received a response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the long link which we have mapped over here is being shortened by bit.ly. And in this response called as link, you can see the shortened link for the same long URL. So we are going to paste the shortened link in a new tab, and here we will see the same video with whose link we have added in the Google Sheet is open in front of us. So this was the long video link, and then this is the short link for the same video. So the step 2 of setting up this automation is also completed. We have successfully shortened the link using bit.ly as well. Now let's move to the final step and send this shortened link which we have received from bit.ly to Discord channel as a channel message. Just scroll down, click on this add action step button, and then here in choose app, search for Discord. Just select it. And then in action event from the drop down, select the action event as send channel message HTML and then just click on connect. After clicking on connect, the first thing it asks us is the Webhook URL. Now to connect our Discord channel or Discord server with Pabbly Connect, first we have to generate a Webhook URL for our Discord channel on which we want to send the message on our Discord server. And then we have to add that same Webhook URL over here in this field. Now you must be thinking how you can create this Webhook URL. So to create it, just go to your Discord server and this is the channel new post in which I want to send the messages of the shortened link. So here guys, after reaching to your server, click on this down arrow and go to server settings. After coming to the server settings page, go to integrations and then go to webhooks. After coming to this webhooks page, click on new webhook and a new webhook has been added by Discord. Now after this, here let's rename this webhook as, for example, bit.ly. This is the name of the webhook. And then we have to select the channel that using this Webhook URL, the messages which we are going to receive on which particular Discord channel we want to send those messages. So we want to send the messages on this channel named as new post. So select that channel over here. Then just click on this copy Webhook URL, copy the Webhook URL and click on save changes. So just now we have created a Webhook URL in Discord and we have copied that Webhook URL from here. Now go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this Webhook URL over here in this Webhook URL section. After adding the Webhook URL, the next thing it asks us is the message. That what is the message which we want to send on our Discord channel. So here guys, I want to add the message. So in our Google Sheet, we have also added the message which we want to send with the bit.ly shortened link of this post. So here guys, we have to map that same message. So from the drop down, from Google Sheet responses, map the response of message. Then to go into a new line, we are going to use this VR tag. Now because we have selected the action event as send channel message HTML, To go to a new line, we are going to add the BR tag. So here I'm adding a gap of 2 lines and then we are going to enter the link. So here I have added the field of link and from the drop down from bit.ly responses of a shortened link, map the response of link, the bit.ly shortened link over here. So this is the kind of message I want to send every time I add the new row of data over here in Google Sheet. After this, it is asking us for the bot name. Like a bot is going to share this message on our Discord channel. So here guys, it is asking us what will be the name of the bot. So you can give any name of your choice. Right now, I'm going to name the bot as Pabbly. Also, you can actually change the bot icon too. You just have to enter the URL, the link of the bot icon over here, and the same image will be added as the bot icon who is going to share the message on our Discord channel. Right now, I'm just ignoring this field for bot icon. It is not a mandatory field, not a required field, so I'm just ignoring it for now. At last, it is asking us text to speech. Like if you want to enable the text to speech, select enable. Right now, I don't want to enable text to speech, so I'm selecting disable over here. And then I'll just click on save and send test request. Now, when we click on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that this message which we have created has been sent on our Discord channel. So let's check it. We will go to our Discord channel. And yes, guys, here you can see that on our Discord channel, a message has been sent by the bot named as Pabbly. Same bot name which we have given over here. And then here you can see the message as, hello everyone, we have just now shared a new video on YouTube. The same message which we have entered in our Google Sheet. And also you can see the same short link of the same video, the same post which we have added in our Google Sheet. But this link is the bit.ly shortened link. When we will click on this link, you can see that the same post, the same video or the same URL opens up which we have added in our Google Sheet. Now this means the automation workflow which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever we are going to add the details of a new link in our Google Sheet row, automatically using bit.ly, we are going to shorten this link and then share this link as a message on our Discord channel. Now guys, after setting up this automation, we are going to test this automation once in real time. So in our Google Sheet, we are going to add a new row of data with a link. And we will see that link will be instantly shared with a bit.ly shortened link as a message on our Discord channel. So let's add some details. Let's add the same date over here. And then let me add a message. So I want my message to be, hello, we have just shared a new post on Facebook. This is the message which I want to send. And here guys, this is the link. So here we have added this long link over here. And then when we will add this long link in a new tab, open it in a new tab, you can see this is the link of a Facebook post over here. And we will see that as we add this new link in our Google Sheet, new long link with the post message, automatically, instantly, the same link with the same message will be shared on our Discord channel. And here it is. And on our Discord channel, you can see we have this short link. When we will open the short link, you can see the exact same Facebook post will open up in front of us. This is the short link post and this is the actual post. This is the exact same post. Now this means the automation workflow which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever we are going to add a new link in our Google Sheet, automatically we'll generate a shortened link using bit.ly and we will share that shortened link on our Discord channel as a channel message. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account.
In this video, we are going to see how to shorten Airtable record links and send it to Discord as message. So let's say that you have got certain records in your Airtable spreadsheet where you have got different URLs. Now, with the help of bit.ly, first you want to shorten the link and then you want to send a message to your team sitting on Discord, the record details along with the shortened link. Now, how could you do that? For this, you will have to integrate the three applications and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. So here, your trigger application would be first Airtable, then your first action application will be bit.ly and second action application will be Discord. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen.
To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply click on sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now since I'm an existing user, I'm simply going to click on sign in. And as I do that, here we have reached all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. Here we have reached the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Now here my objective is that I have got certain links of certain courses in my Airtable spreadsheet. So every time there's a new course that I have launched, so there is also the URL of that course. Now with the help of Bitly, I want to shorten the link and then I want to send a message on Discord about the new link that has been shared. So I'm going to name it as shorten a link from an Airtable record using Bitly and send it as a Discord message. Let's click on create. So as I do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically action here is the response of your trigger application. Now as per this integration, my trigger application will be Airtable. Let's click on this. Now here the trigger event would be new record. Now on the right hand side, you can see it is written that this trigger will check for new data in every 10 minutes, which basically means that this trigger application has a polling time of 10 minutes. So the workflow is going to run in every 10 minutes to fetch for new data. So now I'm going to click on connect, and as I do that, here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Airtable account. To do this, I'm going to click on add new connection, and now here we need a token to set up this connection. How can we receive this tokens? Now here it is written login to Airtable and get your personal access token from the developers hub section. So I'm going to click on this. Now this is the developers hub section. On the right hand side, you can see a tab create new token. Let's click on this. Now here we have to name this token. So I'm going to write new 234. So this is the name of my token. Now here we have to select the scope. So I'm going to click on add a scope, and then we have to select all these scopes. So data records read, then we have data records write, then we have data records comments read, data record comments write, then we have schema basis read, and we have schema basis write, and then we have the last one which is webhook manage. So once this is done, then we have to provide the access, for which we have to add a base, and here we are going to select all current and future bases and all current and future workspaces. Once we have selected this, let's click on create token, and here you can see that the token has been created. I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. Once done, let's click on save to set up this connection. And here you can see that Airtable is now connected with Pabbly Connect. Now here we have to enter this information, the base, table and trigger field. To understand this, first I'm going to take you to my Airtable account. So this is my Airtable account, and here we can see there are different workspaces I have connected with Pabbly Connect workspace. You can create your own workspace by clicking on this plus icon. Now here I already have created a base. You can create a new base by clicking on this create a base tab. Now this is the base that I have created, Discord links. Let me show you the same. So here this is the name of my base. It has got one table and it has got two column fields, documents name and course URL. Now here you can see it is mentioned that you have to create a field in your table schema with field name created and field type created time. So I'm going to do the same. Here I'm going to click on this plus icon, and then I'm going to look for created. So first of all, this is the name of the field which is created. Now field type would be created time. So as I take you down, this is created time. Okay. So now I'm going to click on create field. So this is going to help you how every time you enter some information, it is going to exactly gauge the time and date. Now I'm going to fill in some information. So I'm going to take you to my WordPress account, and here I've got a lot of documents. So let's say that I have got this PHP course PDF document. So first of all, I'm going to add the title here and then the course URL. So again, let's go here, and this is the URL. I'm going to copy this to clipboard, go back here and paste this over here. Okay, so this here is the URL. This is a lengthy URL that we have here. Now I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect, and now I'm going to add the base. What is the name of the base? It is Discord links. So here it is. So as soon as I do that, you can see that the table has already been captured by the system and the field has also been created. Remember that if you do not have the created field in your table schema, you will have to create one, otherwise the trigger will not work correctly. Now as I click on save and send test request, so I have received the API response here. So this here is the ID, this is the field's document's name, then we have the fields created date and time. This here is the URL that we had mentioned there, and this is the created time. So once we have received this information, now with the help of bit.ly, I'm going to shorten the URL. So I'm going to select my action application as bit.ly. Let's click on this. And the action event here would be to shorten link. Let's click on connect. Here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the bit.ly account. For this I'm going to select add new connection. Now I already have logged into my bit.ly account, so I'm going to click on connect with bit.ly and let's click on allow, so that the authorization is successful. And yes, here we can see that the authorization has been successful. Now here in bit.ly we have got various groups. So let me show you my bit.ly account. So this is my bit.ly account and this is the name of the account which has been already captured by the system. Now here we have to map the URL that we have just received to the previous step. And how do I do that? As I click on this, you can see the previous step, and here this is the URL. Now the method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping, and it is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Now as I click on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received the short link. So this is the complete link, and here we have received a very short link. So this is the ID and this is the long URL, and this here is our link that we are supposed to share on Discord now. So now I'm going to choose my final action step, and the application here will be Discord. Let's click on this, and the action event here would be to send channel message. Let's click on connect. So here it is connected, and now we have to enter the webhook URL. So to enter the webhook URL, we have to follow the following steps. So let me show you what exactly we have to do. So let me first take you to my Discord. Okay, so this is my Discord account, and here the name of the workspace is Pabbly team, and here I've got a lot of channels already created. So I've created a new channel, the name is bit.ly links. How can you create a new channel? So you will have to just go and click on this plus icon, create channel, and then you can create your own channel. You can either make it public or private. So now here we have to go to this drop down and we can see server settings. Now here we have to go to integrations. Let's click on this. Now you can see webhooks. Let's click on this, and we are going to create a new webhook. So here we can see this particular webhook has been just created. I'm going to click on this and I'm going to rename it. So let's say the name here is demo bit.ly link. Okay, so this is the name of my webhook. Now what is the channel that we have just created? It is bit.ly links. So let's look for that. Here it is. And now I'm going to quickly save changes. This is demo bit.ly link. This is the link that we have just created. I'm going to copy this webhook URL, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. So once this is done, here we have to enter the message. So let me write a message. New course link received. Okay, and here I am going to enter the information. So let's say first of all I want to have the document's name. So here I'm going to again map this information. How? Let's go to step 1. This is the name of the document. Now I want to have the link. So here is the link, and for this I'm going to go to step 2, and this here is the link. So I'm just going to write regards. Okay, and now if you wish to enter the bot name and bot icon text to speech, you can do that. I'm going to click on save and send test request, and as I do that, here it we can see that we have received the API response. So let's go to Discord now to check if our integration is a success. And yes, here you can see that we have received a new information. This basically means that our integration is a success, but we also need to check the same in real time. So for this, I'm going to go back to my Airtable, and here I'm going to fill up another information. So let me take you back to my WordPress account. Okay, I'm going to close this, and here we have Python Basic. This is another course. So first of all, I'm going to copy the name, write it here, and then here we have the URL. So I'm going to copy this URL and paste this over here. Now as soon as I have done this, what should happen? Automatically, with the help of Bitly, this link should be shortened and then should be shared on Discord. But since we have a polling time of 10 minutes, we are supposed to wait for 10 minutes, and then we are going to go back to our Discord channel and check if our integration is a success. So it's been 10 minutes, and now I'm going to take you back to Discord, and yes, you can see that we have received another message. This basically means that our integration is a complete success. So I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect now to understand what we have done. So here our trigger application is Airtable, where the event is new record, and our action application is Bitly, where first we have to shorten the link, and then our last action application was Discord, where we had to send a channel message. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
So in this video, we are going to learn how to post message on Discord for cancelled Google Calendar event. So using this automation, guys, we are going to send notifications to our team members on Discord every time an event is going to get cancelled in our Google Calendar events. Now suppose if you're using Google Calendar to match all your important dates, important events, and all of your appointments, this automation is going to help you a lot. And using this, whenever an event gets cancelled in Google Calendar, automatically the cancelled event details and the notification will be sent as a message on our Discord channel to update our team members. Now how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Google Calendar to Discord. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window, and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with the trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we are going to connect our Google Calendar account with Pabbly Connect, so that every time a new event gets cancelled in Google Calendar, the details of that cancelled event should be captured inside our Pabbly Connect workflow as well. And after that, using Pabbly Connect's this automation, we are going to send the details of that cancelled event on our Discord channel as a message, so that we can update our team members with the same as well. So let's begin with our trigger window. Now here in Choose App, guys, we'll search for Google Calendar and then just select it over here. After selecting Google Calendar, here in Trigger Event from the drop-down, here you can see a list of different events are available over here. Out of all of them, we are going to select Event Cancelled as the trigger event, because we want to capture the details for this particular event from our Google Calendar account. So we have selected Trigger Event as Event Cancelled. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. So here, guys, we have to connect our Google Calendar account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this Sign In with Google button, and then here you can see a list of all the Google accounts which you have logged in your browser. Select your Google Calendar account, scroll down and click on Allow. And as we click on Allow, we will see our Google Calendar account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the calendar. And here in the drop-down, you can see a list of all the calendars which I have created in my Google Calendar account. So here in my Google Calendar account, you can see these are the calendars which I have created. And events, this is the particular calendar on which we are working right now. I want to get the details of all the events which are being cancelled in this particular calendar named as events. So here from your drop down, I'm going to select that particular calendar. So from this calendar, I want to get the details of the cancelled event. After selecting our calendar, here is an important note. Let's read it. If you find a blank response while setting up the trigger, then you must ensure that at least one event should have been deleted from your selected calendar. So it is saying that when we are going to click on the Save and Send Test Request button, the details of the most recent, the last event which was cancelled in this particular calendar in our Google Calendar account will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So before clicking on Save and Send Test Request, we have to ensure that at least one event is been cancelled in our Google Calendar account. So let's do this. We will go to a Google Calendar account, and here you can see the events which I have created, So for the 6th of April, I have this event named as Developers Conference, and these are the details of this particular event. So I'm just going to cancel this event for now. Click on this delete event, and then I'm just going to cancel this event too. And also I'm sending the cancellation update to the guest which I had for this event. So event has been cancelled. After successfully cancelling an event in our Google Calendar account, we'll get back to Pabbly Connect and click on this Save and Send Test Request button. And when we click on Save and Send Test Request, as I told you, here in response, we will get the details of the last event, the most recent event which got cancelled in our Google Calendar account. So here you can see that the date and time, that at what date and time we have received this update, this event got cancelled. Here you can see the name of the event, Developers Conference. Here you can see the status that has been cancelled. You can see the time zone, that according to what time zone we have received the date and time. Here you can see the start date and time of the event, that is 6th of April 2023. But the time of this event was 11 a.m. But here it is showing us the time as 5:30 a.m. Now this is because, guys, while sending the API response from Google Calendar to Pabbly Connect, Google Calendar sends the API response, the details in UTC time zone. So we have received the same date and time of the event, but the time zone is different. So here I am in India, and in India, we follow the Asia Kolkata time zone. But while sending the API response some details of the event, Google Calendar sends the date and time according to UTC time zone. So we have to change the time zone of this date and time of the event, start date time. And also the format of this date and time is also pretty complex. So we'll also change the format of this date and time as well in the next step. After this, we'll scroll down, and here you can see some other details for this event. Like here you can see the location of the event. Then we'll scroll down further. We will see the end date and time, that at what date and time the event was about to end. So the event was supposed to end at 1:30, and that's why we have received this response over here. Then here you can see the description of the event. So what is the description we have added to the event which got cancelled over here? Here you can see that. And here you can see some other details for the same event as well. And here you can see the guest email, the guest which was added, which was invited for that particular event. Now this means, guys, the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. We have successfully received the details of a cancelled event from Google Calendar inside Pabbly Connect. Now whenever an event is going to get cancelled in Google Calendar, this automation workflow will trigger. It gets started. And after that, guys, what we wanted to send the details of this particular event to Discord channel to update our team members. But before sending these details, as we have noticed that the start date time and the end date time of this event is received in UTC time zone. And also the format of this date and time is also a pretty complex format. This is not the format which we use in our day-to-day life. So in the next step, guys, what we are going to do, we are going to change the format and the time zone of end date time and also of the start date time. And to make this happen, we will just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in Choose App, search for Date Time Formatter. So Date Time Formatter is a feature of Pabbly Connect using which we can change the formatting and the time zone of a particular date time response. So here, guys, we have selected Date Time Formatter by Pabbly. Then in Action Event from the drop down, select the action event as Format Date with Time Zone. Then just click on Connect. After clicking on Connect, the first thing it asks us is the date. That what is the response of date and time whose format and time zone we want to change. So first we want to change the format and time zone of the start date time of the event. So we have to map this response of start date time of the event over here in this date section. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field, and here in the drop down, you can see a list of all the details, all the responses which we have received from Google Calendar of a cancelled event. Out of all of this, select this response of start date time and it will be mapped over here. So whatever start date time of the cancelled event we are going to get from Google Calendar, the format and the time zone of the same event will be changed in this step. So we have mapped the start date time. After this, it is asking us from format, that in which format this date and time is present right now. And here in the drop down, you can see a list of different formats over here. Out of all of them, we are going to select this particular format, and in this format guys, this date and time is present right now. Then it is asking us for the to format, that in which format we want to change this date and time. So here in the drop down, once again, you can see a list of different formats over here. Now, out of all of these formats, you can select any format of your choice in which you want to convert this date and time response. I have this particular format, and in this format, guys, I want to convert this date and time response, where we have the day, month, year, hours, minutes, and seconds, like we have the exact date and time as well, clear date and time. Then it is asking us from time zone, that in which time zone, according to which time zone we have this date and time response. So as I told you, we received this date and time response according to UTC time zone. So from the drop down, we are going to select UTC over here. Just select it. And in to time zone, I'm going to select Asia Kolkata because here I am in India. And in India, we follow Asia Kolkata time zone. According to your country, according to your time zone, you can select your to time zone as per your requirement. And after selecting to time zone, just click on save and send test request. So after clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that the format and the time zone of this start date time of the cancelled event is being changed. And here in response, you can see the same date and time, but in different time format and time zone. So 6th of April 2023, 11 a.m. This was the time at which the cancelled event was supposed to get started. So we have received the start date and time in correct format and time zone in which we required. Now after start date and time, we also wanted to change the end date and time of the event. So what we have to do, we have to follow this exact same step once again for end date and time. So here guys, in Pabbly Connect, we have a feature of copying and pasting the action step. Like we have set up this action step for start date and time. And we have to set up this exact same step with the same from format, same to format, and also from same from time zone and to time zone for end date time. So here we are just going to change this response. So you can actually copy this exact same step and paste this step below. And to copy an action step, here in this action step, you can see these three dots. Just click on it, click on copy step button. So this step is being copied over here. And once again, click on three dots and click on paste step. And here below that, you can see the exact same step is being pasted once again. Now here in this step, we just have to change the start date time with end date time of the event. Because in the next step, we wanted to change the format and the time zone of end date and time. And after this, just click on save and send test request. And here in response, you can see that we have received the same date and time of the end date and time of the event. This means the event which was cancelled in our Google Calendar account, we have received the date and time of that particular event, end date and time of that particular event in our required format and time zone. So using this copy paste action step, we have copied the previous date time formatter step which we have created and pasted it below, and also mapped the end date time over here. And in response, we have converted it to. So using date time formatter, we have changed the format and the time zone of start date time of the event and also of end date of time of the event. Now after all of these, we want to send these details to a Discord channel as a message to update our team members. For that, just scroll down, click on this add action step button over here, and then here in action application in choose app, search for Discord. Just select it. After selecting Discord, in action event from the drop down, select the action event as send channel message HTML. Click on connect. After clicking on connect, the first thing it asks us is the webhook URL. Now to connect Pabbly Connect with our Discord channel, what we have to do, we have to create a webhook URL in our Discord server for that particular channel. And we have to paste that webhook URL over here in this field. So you must be thinking how you can create this webhook URL. So to create it, just go to your Discord account. So this is my Discord account, and Pabbly Teams, this is my Discord server. In this server, I have created a channel named as Event Updates. And in this particular channel, I want to share the details of all the cancelled events from Google Calendars. So after opening our server Discord server, just click on this down arrow, and from this drop down, click on Server Settings. After coming to the server settings page, from the left sidebar, go to Integrations and then just go to Webhooks. Here you will see a list of all the webhook URLs which you have created in your Discord account. Just click on this new webhook button and then you can see a new webhook URL has been added in our Discord server. Just rename this webhook. For example, I would like to name it as Pabbly Google Calendar. And then I want to set up this webhook URL for which channel. In the next section, it is asking us in the drop down a list of all the channels which we have in Discord. Out of all of these channels, I want to create this webhook URL for this particular channel, Event Updates, on which I want to send the message. So we have selected this channel over here. Then just click on this copy webhook URL and click on Save Changes. And this is it. We have created the webhook URL in our Discord server, and we have also copied the webhook URL from here. Now just go back to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here in this field of webhook URL. And this is it. Using this, we are going to send messages on our Discord channel. After pasting the webhook URL, the next thing it asks us is the message. That what is the message we want to send on our Discord channel. So I want my message to be, hello team. And guys, because we have selected the action event as send channel message HTML, to get into a new line, we have to enter this BR tag over here. So I want my message to be hello team, and in the next line, I want to mention so first we are going to mention the name of the event name, and then here guys, what we are going to do, we are going to map the response of the name of the event, the title of the event over here in this message. Like after event name, from the Google Calendar responses, let's map the summary, the title of the event over here. So whatever event is going to get cancelled in Google Calendar, for that particular event, we are going to get the response and trigger. And from that response, we are going to mention the name of the event over here. Then in the next line, let's add a BR tag for next line. I want the event description to be shared as well. And then in front of it, we are going to map the description of the event from Google Calendar responses. So let's scroll down and map the description. Then let's add the BR tag for next line. Then event start date. So here we are going to map the start date and time of this event. And using datetime formatter, we have converted the format and the time zone of this date and time. So let's map the response from datetime formatter, the start date and time. Then let's go to the next line and then end date, event end date. And here after that, in the next line, we are going to map the response from the datetime formatter when we have used the second time. The third step in which we have used the datetime formatter and converted and changed the format and the time zone of event end date. And at last, I want to add the guest as well for the last thing. Guest. So from Google Calendar, we have received the response of the cancelled event, and in that response, we have also received the email address of the attendee, the guest to whom we have invited to that event. So we have this details of the guest as well. So in this way, we have created a message that what is the message we want to send on our Discord channel with the details of the cancelled event to send it to our team members. So this is the complete message. Hello team, an event has been cancelled in our Google Calendar account. Event details. Then we have the event name, description, start date, time, end date time, and also the guest. After creating our message, here we have a field of bot name. Like on our Discord channel, a bot is going to share this message. That what can be the name of the bot? You can change the name of the bot as well. For example, I would like to name my bot as Pabbly. And also if you want, you can change the icon, the display picture of that bot as well. We just have to enter the URL, the link of the bot icon over here, and then the bot icon will be changed. Whatever images link we are going to enter over here, the same link will be there as the bot icon. At last, it is asking us text to speech. So do we want to enable the text to speech option? I don't want to, so I'm selecting disable over here. And then just click on save and send test request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the message which we have created over here with all the event details, this message has been sent on our Discord channel. So let's check it. We will go to our Discord channel. And yes guys, here you can see that the details of the cancelled event is been shared as a new message on our Discord channel. Hello team, an event has been cancelled in our Google Calendar account. Event details, we have the name of the event, description, start date time and guest. The details of the exact same event which we have cancelled in our Google Calendar account. Now this means the automation workflow which we have created in this video using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. Now after setting up this automation, let's test this automation once in real time. So in my Google Calendar account, I have another event named as test event. This event is on 11th of April and the time is from 3:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Now here guys, you can see the description of this event as well. Like here you can see we are just testing this automation. This is the description of the event and here you can see the invitees, the guest email as well, test@pabblytudes.com. So test event is the name of the event. Now I'm going to cancel this event in my Google Calendar account. So we have just now cancelled an event in my Google Calendar account. And then we will see within 10 minutes, the event details will be shared as a new message on my Discord channel with my team members. So here guys, it basically takes 10 minutes of time because the connection of Google Calendar and Pabbly Connect is a polling based connection. And in this type of connection, Pabbly Connect will check for new data, new cancelled event details every 10 minutes in our Google Calendar account. So that is why guys, here we have to wait for 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, we will see that the event details will be shared as a new message on our Discord channel. So let's wait for 10 minutes over here. Okay, so we have successfully waited for 10 minutes. Now let's check our Discord channel. And yes guys, here you can see that after the 10 minutes, we have received a new message on our Discord channel. And in this message, you can see the details of the same event which we have cancelled in our Google Calendar account just now. Here you can see the name of the event, test event. You can see the same event's description, the start date and time of the same event according to our time format and time zone which we have selected, and also the end date and time. We have also received the email address of the guest which we have added in that particular event. This means we have tested this automation in real time and it is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
So in this video, we are going to learn how to share gravity form responses on Discord. Now suppose guys, you have created some kind of online form using gravity forms and you want that whenever you receive a new form submission, a new form response, you want to share that same form response with your team members on your Discord channel. So guys, let me tell you, you can actually automate this complete process in such a way that whenever we are going to receive a new form submission in Gravity Forms, automatically the exact same form submission data will be shared as a message on our Discord channel. Now, if you want to know how you can set up this automation, for that, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. So I would like to name my workflow as Gravity Forms to Discord. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with the trigger window. Now the idea here is, first, we have to connect the form which we have created in Gravity Forms with Pabbly Connect, so that every time we receive a new form submission, a new form response, that response could be captured inside our Pabbly Connect workflow. And after that, using Pabbly Connect, we are going to send that form response as a message on our Discord channel, so that we can update our team members over there as well. So let's see how it is done. Now here in Trigger window in Choose App, search for Gravity Forms. Select Gravity Forms. And then in Trigger Event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as New Response. After selecting this trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. And now using this webhook URL, we are going to connect the form which we have created in Gravity Forms with Pabbly Connect. And how we are going to do this? You just have to follow the help text given below over here. Just copy this webhook URL from here and go to the form which you have created in Gravity Forms. I have this form named as Contact Form. Let's open this form in edit mode. So this is just a simple form, a basic form asking first name, last name, email and mobile number. Now instead of this, you can create any form of your choice in Gravity Forms. After creating your form, what we have to do? First, we have to install an add-on in our Gravity Forms account. So from the left sidebar, we will go to the add-on section, and here at this add-on section, just scroll down. And here at last you will see an add-on named as Webhook. So here guys, let's search for it. Here it is, Webhooks add-on. You just have to install this Webhooks add-on into your Gravity Forms account and activate it. After activating this add-on, you will see Webhooks option under settings. So when you will install this add-on and go to your form which you have created, here under settings, you can see this Webhooks option. Just click on Webhooks over here. After clicking on Webhooks, here you can see a Webhooks option. Just click on this Add New button and then give this Webhook URL a name. For example, I would like to name it as Pabbly. Then after naming it, it is asking us for the request URL. Now here guys, in this request URL section, you have to actually enter the Webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us. Just copy it from here and then paste it over here. After pasting the Webhook URL, you just have to make sure that the request method from the dropdown is post and the request format is JSON. And that is it. You just have to click on Save Settings over here. Now when we click on Save Settings, we have successfully added this Webhook URL into the form which we have created using Gravity Forms. Now whenever we are going to receive a new form submission, a new form response in this particular form, automatically that form response will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So let's do this. We are going to make a test form submission in this form. Just click on this preview button and enter the details. For example, I'm enter the details of a demo user. The name is demo user. This is the email address. And this is a dummy mobile number. Let's click on submit. So just now we have received a new response in the form which we have created using Gravity Forms. And after this guys, we will see as we receive this form submission, instantly, automatically in Pabbly Connect workflow, you can see the same form response. So here in trigger window, you can see that we have received this response of email address, mobile number. We'll scroll down further and we will see some other details from the form submission like first name and the last name. This means the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. We have successfully connected our Gravity Forms form with Pabbly Connect and received the response from the form submission in our Pabbly Connect workflow. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to send this same form response, this form submission data to Discord as a channel message. Now to do this, just scroll down, come to our action window and here in Choose App, search for Discord. Just select it. After selecting Discord, an action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Send Channel Message HTML and then just click on Connect. After clicking on Connect, the first thing it asks us is the Webhook URL. Now here guys, we have to actually connect our Discord account with Pabbly Connect, our Discord channel with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, first we have to create a Webhook URL in our Discord server. And after that, we have to enter that same Webhook URL over here in Pabbly Connect's action window. Now you must be thinking how you can create this Webhook URL in your Discord server. Now to create it, just open your Discord server and on the top side, here you can see this down arrow. Just click on it and go to server settings. After coming to the server settings page, from the left sidebar, go to integrations and then go to webhooks. Here you can see a list of all the webhook URLs which we have created in our Discord account. To create a new one, click on this new webhook button And then here you can see a new webhook URL has been introduced. Just click on it. You can change the name of the webhook URL. For example, I would like to name it as Gravity Forms. And then after this, we have to select the channel that using this webhook URL on our Discord server on which particular channel we want to send the message. And in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the channels which we have created on our Discord server. So here guys, I have a channel named as contact request. On this particular channel, I want to share the form submission responses from Gravity Forms. So we have selected that channel over here. Now just copy the webhook URL from here. Just click on copy webhook URL and click on save changes. That is it. We have successfully created this webhook URL. Now get back to Pabbly Connect and paste the same webhook URL over here. And in using this webhook URL, all the messages from our Gravity Form responses will be shared on our Discord channel. Now we have entered the webhook URL, but we have to also create the message that what is the message which we want to send on our Discord channel. So I want my message to be hello team, and then to go to a new line because we have selected the action event as send channel message HTML. To go into a new line, we have to use this BR tag. So after hello team, I want to move to the new line. So I've selected this BR tag. Then I want the next sentence to be we have received a new contact request. And then I want to mention the details of the contact. So here I would like to mention the name first. So here in front of name, I want to mention whatever name the user has entered while submitting the form. So we have received the first name and last name. This is the first name and last name. And we have to map this same response of name over here in this message field. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Gravity Forms. Out of all of this, first select the response of first name, map it, then give a space, and after that map the response of last name as well. Now after entering the name of the person, I want to enter the email address. So I will add just BR tag first. And then in the next line, I will mention email, and from the drop down, map the response of email. Then again, we are going to enter the BR tag. Then we are going to mention the mobile number. And then I'm going to map the mobile number in front of it. In this way, if you want, you can create any message of your choice. You can basically enter any message, any text, and then from the responses which we have received from Gravity Forms, you can actually remember any response, all of the responses if you want, you can map them over here in this message field. After creating the message which we want to send on our Discord channel on every form submission, here it is asking us for the bot name. That on our Discord channel, a bot is going to post these messages. What will be the name of the bot? So you have an option to change the name of the bot as well. So here guys, I want my bot name to be, for example, Pabbly. So I am entering Pabbly over here. If you want, you can give any name of your choice to your bot. And also, not just bot name, you also have an option to change the bot icon. Like you can actually change the icon of the bot and add any picture in place of that. You just have to enter the image URL, the pictures URL over here in this bot icon section in this field. And then whatever images URL you are going to enter over here, that image will be the bot icon of the bot who is going to post these messages on our Discord channel. At last, it is asking us text to speech. So if you want to enable text to speech from this drop down, select enable. Right now, I don't want to enable text to speech. So I'm selecting disable over here. And then just click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the message which we have created over here, this message with the form response details, form submission details, has been sent on our Discord channel. So let's check it. We will go to Discord. Let's open the channel. And yes, guys, here you can see that a message has been shared on our Discord channel. The message says, hello team, we have received a new contact request. This is the name, this is the email, and this is the phone number. The exact same message which we have created in our Pabbly Connect workflow. So here guys, we can see that the workflow which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. And using this automation workflow, whenever you are going to receive a new response in Gravity Forms, automatically the form submission data, the form response will be shared as a new message on our Discord channel. Now guys, after setting up this automation, let's test this automation workflow once in real time. Once again, we'll go back to form and we are going to make another form submission. For example, the name of the person is test user. This is the email address. And then this is the demo mobile number. Let's click on submit. So just now we have received another form submission, and we will see as we receive this form submission instantly within seconds. Here you can see that on our Discord channel, the same form response, form submission data has been sent. We have the same message, hello team, we have received a new contact request. We have the same name, same email, and the same phone number. This means the automation workflow which we have created, we have tested it, and it is working absolutely fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
In this video, we are going to see how to share YouTube channel performance on Discord with team. So let's say that every time you want that in the morning, let's say at a particular time, let's say it's 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock, you want to share the channel performance, YouTube channel performance with your team. So when you're creating the workflow, you have first of all used a feature by Pabbly which is schedule. Then you have used YouTube where you have received the channel stats. And then finally, those stats are shared with your team sitting on Discord. Now, how can this entire thing be automated and integrated? So, you will have to do the same with the help of Pabbly Connect, where your trigger application will be schedule, then your action application will be YouTube, and the second action application will be Discord. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen.
To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. Now here I'm going to simply click on sign in as I'm an existing user. If you are a new user, you can sign up. It's not going to take more than 2 minutes. We have reached all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. And here we have reached the dashboard. On the right hand side, you can see a blue tab, create workflow. So let's click on this. And a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Now you can give any random name. So what is my objective here? I want to send a message to my team daily at, let's say, around 10 o'clock in the morning, discussing the YouTube channel performance evaluation. So I'm going to name it as share YouTube channel performance on Discord with team. Let's click on create. Now, as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Now, triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the result of your trigger application. Now, as per this integration, my trigger application here will be a feature by Pabbly which is schedule. Why? Because I want my workflow to be scheduled every day at a particular time. So here, how often do you want your workflow to run? So I'm going to select every day. Now what is the time? So it is 10 o'clock in the morning. Let's click on save. So here we can see that my workflow has been successfully scheduled. Now here it is showing UTC timing. UTC timing is basically 5.5 hours before Asia Kolkata time. So now I'm going to click on save. As I do that, here you can see that this has been successfully scheduled. Now what is it? Which application do I want next? It is YouTube, because I want to calculate YouTube performance evaluation. Let's click on this, and the action event here would be to get channel stats. Now I'm going to click on connect. So as I do that, here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with a YouTube account. So here you can see that I have already logged into my YouTube account. So I'm going to select add new connection, connect with YouTube. So here it is asking me to choose the account. So I have chosen the same. And now as I take you down here, Pabbly Connect is asking to provide access to my Google account. Here, Pabbly Connect videos wants additional access to my Google account. This is absolutely secure. I'm going to click on continue. And as I do that, here we can see that the authorization has been successful, which means that Pabbly Connect would now be able to collect information from YouTube. Now, as I take you down here, it is asking for just one thing, which is the YouTube channel ID. Now, let me show you. So as you go to your YouTube channel and you go to channel analytics. So here, this thing is known as your channel ID. Okay, so I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. So now I have written this manually. Why? Because this is a static information, as I want to calculate the performance evaluation for a particular channel only. You might have various channels on YouTube. So when you want to calculate the performance evaluation, you have to create workflows for specific channel. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And when I do that, so here we have received a response. So let me take you down, and here you can see that the view count is 52 and the subscriber count is 1. So I can say that yesterday I had 52 views on my channel and a subscriber was added. Now this is just a test channel, so I've received numbers like this. Now what is my objective? I want to send this information to my team sitting on Discord. So I'm going to add another action step here, and this time the application will be Discord. Let's click on this, and the action event here would be to send channel message. Let's click on connect, and as we do that, here we can see that we have received the response. Now we have to fill in the following information. Before that, let me take you to my Discord account. So this here is my Discord account, and here we have got various servers like integrations, BGMI, then we have here Pabbly team, and I went to Pabbly team and I have created a channel here. How do you do that? So you can click on this plus icon and you can create your own channel. Now the channel that I have created, the name is YouTube Performance Evaluation. So here the first thing that it is asking me is the webhook URL. Now how can we receive this webhook URL? So first we have to click on this hyperlink. So as I do that, so here you would be shown exactly what you have to do. Okay, so the steps are given here. Now let me show you what exactly we have to do. So first of all, we have to go to Discord, and then the server that you have selected, next to that there is a drop down arrow. Let's click on this, and then we have the option server settings. As we click on that, so here you can see integrations. Let's click on this. Now we have to click on the webhooks. As I do that, we have the option new webhook. So I'm going to click on this. As soon as I do that, and I take you down, so here you can see Captain Hook. This particular webhook has been created just now. So I'm going to click on this. Now the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this. So let's say it is new webhook 001. Okay. Now the channel that we have to select is YouTube Performance Evaluation. So I'm going to save the changes. As I do that here, now I'm going to copy this webhook URL, take you to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. Once this is done, now the message. So I'm going to write team YouTube channel performance evaluation for yesterday is as under. And now first of all, I'm going to write the view count. Now I'm going to map this information. How? You can see the previous steps here. Let's click on YouTube, and now as we take you down, so here we have view count. Okay. Now the next thing that I need is new subscribers. Okay. So let's go to YouTube once again, and this here is the subscriber count. Then I'll just write thanks. So the method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping, and it is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Once this is done, now you have to enter the bot name, bot icon and text to speech. I'm just going to leave this blank and click on save and send test request. So here we can see we have received the API response. Let me take you to Discord. And I'm going to close this, and yes, here you can see that I have received the information. So this basically means that our integration is a complete success. So I hope this is absolutely clear to you. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So our trigger application was a feature by Pabbly which is schedule, and here we have scheduled this particular workflow every day at a particular time, which is 10 o'clock in the morning. The next thing was our application YouTube, where the event was to get channel stats. And once we have received the channel stats, we had shared the message to our team via Discord. So Discord is the application and the event is send channel message. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
In this video, I will show you how you can forward your emails from Gmail to Discord automatically. So here you can notice I have received this email into my Gmail account along with an attachment, and the same email has been forwarded automatically on my Discord channel along with the attachment link. Now you must be thinking that where this automation is useful. So assume that I am receiving a lot of important emails related to the job on the daily basis, which I always have to copy and share it with my team manually. But what if I tell you that you can entirely automate this process? Yes, every time you will receive the specific kind of emails on your Gmail account, the emails will be automatically forwarded and shared it with your team on Discord. So if you also want to automate this process, you'll have to build a connection in this Gmail application and in this Discord application, and you can connect these applications with the Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing integration and automation software. So here you can notice I am already logged in because I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect. You can also create your free account in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also receive free tasks to test this automation. Now once you will reach to the dashboard, simply click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and provide any random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I have provided the name as forward emails from Gmail to Discord server automatically. Now simply click on create, and then you will notice 2 boxes in front of you. Okay, so these are actually trigger and action. So here trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever this happens, then automatically do this. Okay, understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, then automatically send an email via Gmail application. Okay, so generally we always select the applications in which we are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, the Gmail application should be selected here, but instead of Gmail we will go with the email parser, because in order to build a connection in Pabbly Connect and Gmail we will use this specific feature. Okay, and here we can select a Discord directly. Okay, so let me select the same. Alright, so I have selected email parser and Discord in this trigger and action window. Now the idea here is I'm going to build a connection in between these applications one by one with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so firstly you will have to copy this email address, and then you will have to read the instructions carefully. Okay, so basically with the help of this email address only we are going to build the connection in Pabbly Connect and this email account, this Gmail application. Okay, so simply select this settings, then click on see all settings, then select this forwarding and POP IAM app. Okay, and here you can notice forward a copy of incoming email to this specific address. Okay, so firstly I'm going to remove the existing email address from here so that I can show you everything from the scratch. Okay, alright, it has got deleted. Now I will again click on this add a forwarding address, and I will paste the same email address which I have received via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so I'm clicking on next button, and here you can notice forwarding the email to this. Alright, you can proceed with that, and the confirmation code will be sent on Pabbly Connect. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here you will notice that a response will be received. Alright, so the response is received. You will directly have to go to the body text section. Alright, so here you can notice we have this body text. In this body text you will notice a confirmation code. Simply copy this code, go back to your Gmail account, click on OK, and here you can notice the box of confirmation code where I have pasted the same code which I have received from Pabbly Connect. Now make sure that you enable this forward a copy of incoming mail to from this disable, and then click on save, and this is how the connection will be made in this Gmail account and in Pabbly Connect. And here you can also read the instructions that you are forwarding your email to this specific email address, and this notice will end in 7 days. So here what will happen, every time you will receive any new email in your Gmail account, that email will be automatically forwarded to this specific email address, and it is the same email address which we have received via Pabbly Connect. Alright, so basically every email will be received via Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to click on this recapture email parser response once again, and then in front of you I'm going to send a dummy email in front of you to this specific Gmail account from completely a different email address, and you will notice that the same email address, same email will be received via Pabbly Connect. Alright, so this is completely a new tab, a different tab. Here you can notice this is a new profile, and here I am sending this particular email, that is this email is regarding job. Hello sir, I'm writing this email to apply for a job in your vacancy in your company for the vacancy of technical support which I noticed in naukri.com. My name is demo candidate. I am attaching my resume with this email. Please check and revert as soon as possible. Thanks. Okay, so I am also going to attach some sample file here, okay, so that I can show you how you can receive such kind of data. Okay, so this is the sample resume file. All right, and then I will also add the email address of the same account which I have connected with the Pabbly Connect. Alright, let me send this email on that specific Gmail account. Alright, the message has been sent. Now I will go back to my Gmail account and refresh it, and also check whether I am receiving any data into my Pabbly Connect dashboard or not. And here you can notice the same email is received. This email is regarding job, and let me check whether we have received the response in Pabbly Connect or not. And here you can notice the response is received. Well, this is the name and email address of the receiver. This is the name and email address of the sender profile, and if I will show you, here we have the subject line, and here if you will go down you will also notice the body content. Okay, so this is the body text and it is the same content. Hello sir, I'm writing this email to apply for a job in your company for a vacancy of technical support, and here we have also received the attachment, and this is the same resume, the sample resume which we have attached and sent via some different profile. Okay, this is just a testing resume, just a sample file. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between our Gmail account and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. And now onwards, what will happen? Every time a new email is received, doesn't matter what kind of email it is, the same email details will be received via Pabbly Connect along with an attachment if that email consists of any kind of attachment. Now I want to send these emails to my team on Discord channel, but here we have a very interesting twist. Okay, so the automation which we have set up in Gmail and Pabbly Connect is that every email should be received on Pabbly Connect, but I don't want to forward all kind of emails to my team on Discord. I just want to filter those emails first. Okay, so how I'm going to apply the filter? I will specify somewhere in my automation that the email which we have received, if that email consists of the words like the job, or you can say the vacancy, or the technical support, or the naukri.com, or the resume, in that case only those emails should be forwarded to Discord. Otherwise the automation should stop here only. Okay, so how I am going to build this scenario? Alright, so before your Discord step, you'll have to add one more step. Okay, and that is going to be the filter. Well, filter is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect via which you can apply different kind of conditions within your workflow, within your automation. Okay, in this case I'm going to apply a condition on my subject line and on this email content, that if these two things consist of several kind of words like the vacancy, the job and the resume, in that case only this automation should proceed. Alright, so how you can apply this condition? If you will click on this arrow, you will notice that the above data which we have received via our Gmail, via our email parser, is visible here in the drop down. Okay, so firstly I am going to apply the condition on the subject line. Okay, so let me search for the same. Here we have the subject line. Okay, so if that subject line contains the word like job and not just the job, I would also like to apply few more combinations of words. Okay, but instead of clicking on this plus icon, I will click click on this or condition, because this is going to be the either an or condition. If my subject line consists of the word like job, again if my subject line consists of the word like the resume, okay, so let me search for the subject line. If that contains the word like resume, okay, so I think 2 combination would be sufficient. Further I will show you how you can apply the same condition on your email content. Okay, so again you'll have to click on this plus icon, because I want that if any of the condition is satisfied, this automation should be true. Okay, so that is why I am not applying the and condition. All right, so here I will select for the content, and remember I have shown you that the content we will receive into the body text. Okay, so let me again search for the text also. Okay, so if my email content, or you can say if that body text contains the word like again job, all right, and again I will apply few more or conditions. Alright, so here you can notice on my body text, on my email content, I have applied 3 conditions. One for the job word, another for the vacancy word, and the last one is for the resume word. If my body content, if my body text contains any of these words, and here also basically, or if my subject line consists of these 2 words, in that case this automation should proceed. Now how this automation will proceed? If that condition is true. Okay, so I have clicked on this button, and here you can notice that the condition is true. Why this condition is true? Because in this case my subject line actually consists of this word, that is job. Okay, here let me show you where is the subject line. Alright, so this is my subject line which consists of the word job. So that is why this condition is true. And if this condition is true, what should be the next step? Basically, it should forward the above email on Discord channel. Alright, so let me select the action event, that is send channel message. And just like we have built the connection in Gmail and Pabbly Connect, now I will be connecting this Discord and Pabbly Connect, and here you can notice it is connected. Okay, just in case if any of the condition is false, or if all the condition is false, you can say our automation will revert as false condition. In that case our automation will stop here only, and the next step will not proceed further. Okay, so let me show you how you can forward the messages on Discord. Firstly, it is asking for the Webhook URL. Okay, so visit this particular documentation link, because everything is mentioned here that how you can get the Webhook URL from your Discord. Alright, so here you can notice firstly it is asking that select your server, then select the server settings. Further you will have to select this integration section, and then further you will have to create a new Webhook URL. Okay, so I'm going to follow the same instruction. So this is my channel. I am going to click on this arrow button, and here you can notice the server settings option, and then you can find this integration section, and here we will create a new Webhook. Okay, so simply click on this new Webhook button and provide a random name to your bot. Okay, so this is the bot name. Let me open that. And here I will provide some random names, something like connection with email. Okay, I'm providing this particular name. Now you will find a Webhook URL. Okay, so simply click on this button, that is copy Webhook URL, and click on save changes, and this is how the connection in between your Discord and Pabbly Connect will be successful. Alright, so I'm going to paste the same Webhook URL here. Now it is asking for the message, what message you would like to send. Okay, so how about I directly copy the message from here only, and don't worry, I will delete this particular message in front of you so that I can show you how the messages will be received. Okay, I will show you everything from the scratch. Alright, so here you can notice I do not have any message here from my Gmail account. I will be pasting the same message here. Let me first correct the formatting of this email. Alright, so here you can notice I have corrected the formatting of this message, and the same message will get sent to my team on Discord. Okay, new job application is received. Hello team, a new candidate has applied for the job. I am attaching the email and attachment here in the Discord, and here candidate name I will share, and here I will share the attachment link. Please check the resume and call the candidate and continue the process of hiring. Thanks, and HR manager. This should be into the second line, in the second line. Now the interesting thing here is whatever the name I'm going to apply here, that name will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. Okay, so I'll have to first search for that name, and here you can notice we have the from name, that is Henry Quest. Okay, and here the attachment link will be also replaced automatically. Let me search for the attachment link. Now you must be thinking from where this particular data is coming from. Okay, so whatever the details we have captured into our previous step, the same data is visible here in the drop down, and I have mapped this data. Okay, so you just need to click on this particular field and you will find the above data here in the drop down, and I have mapped the data successfully. And as I have told you, whatever the details I have mapped here will be replaced automatically, and whatever the details I have provided manually, these details will remain same. Asking for the bot name, so I'm going to give any sample bot name, and now I am going to click on this button save and send test request, and you will notice that immediately a new message has been arrived on our Discord channel. Okay, and it is the same message, new job application is received, and here you can notice the attachment link is also here and the candidate name is also here. And if I will open this attachment link in front of you, you will notice that this is the same attachment which that person, that candidate has sent to us by sending an email. Okay, so this is how now onwards every time someone is going to send an email on your Gmail account, firstly those email details will be received via Pabbly Connect instantly, because the trigger here will instantly capture the new incoming data, and further it is going to check if that email consists of several kind of words or not. If the automation will find any of the words in the subject line or in the body text, in that case our automation, our condition will be true and the messages will get sent automatically on my Discord channel. And now onwards I don't need to manually copy the email content and share it with my team. Okay, and in order to automate this process, you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. Okay, after that you can sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. And just in case if you want to access this workflow, this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of this workflow into my description box. Okay, so you just need to click on that link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access this workflow, this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free.
Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to send Discord message when new Google Doc is created. So whenever a new document is created in your Google Docs, a Discord message will be sent with the help of this automation. So this automation that we will be creating using Pabbly Connect, our trigger here will be the new document created in Google Docs, and our action will be to send message in Discord. So we will learn how to integrate these two applications. Let us learn how to do that.
So in this video, we are going to learn how you can send messages on your Discord whenever a new file is created in your Google document. So let us quickly sign in into our automation software, and that will take me to this place where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly. We are going to use Pabbly Connect to create this automation. Click on Access Now, and then you will reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you will see a big blue button on your right side where it's written Create Workflow. Click on the button and give a suitable name to your workflow. I am going to name it as Send Discord messages when Google Doc is created. Click on Create, and then a blank workflow will be created for you like you can see on your screen. You will see two windows, Trigger and Action. Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. Now make sure that you have opened both your application Discord and your Google Drive over here so that you can provide access to your file. So Trigger application is going to be the first application where we are going to perform the trigger event manually, and then that will trigger this whole workflow so that the action application automatically performs the assigned action. The trigger application for this workflow is going to be Google Docs, and the event will be new document in folder. So remember, for this purpose only, so that we can provide access to all the files that are created over here in this drive folder, we have created this folder called Discord files, and then whichever file is created in this folder will be provided direct access without any changes, so that you can share this link in your Discord channel as well. Click on Connect, and since it is a Google application, click on Add New Connection, and you have to sign in with your Google account. choose your Google account and click on Allow to give access to Pabbly Connect to connect to your Google Docs. Once it is connected, the name of the folder is selected automatically because it detects the open folder right here. And if not, then you can choose it from this drop-down menu right here. Now you have to click on Save and Send Test Request, but make sure that you have created a document over here. So let us learn how to create a new document. Click on New Document, Create and Share, and here is your document created. Give a name to your document, General Ideas here, and then I'm going to type something over here called Your Ideas. So this is the document that I have created and it is saved. Now, since we have created this document right here, we will go back to our Pabbly Connect and click on Save and Send Test Request so that this workflow fetches the response of the recently created document over here called General Ideas. So here you can see we have the document details over here. Now the permission is given anyone with the link. So when we receive the link over here, like we have received this web view link, if you share the link with some person, then that person can access the document from here. And also the permission over here is given so that the person can edit and also write some details in this document again. So here, now since we have done this thing that we have shared a document file over here, so now we will choose our next action application, that is Discord. You will straight away take the link from there and then share it in your Discord channel. Send channel message, click on connect, and then you will need a webhook URL first of all it displays. So what steps you have to follow? If you want to learn, then you can click this button. Otherwise, we will be following the same instructions right now. So let us have a look. What are we going to do? Go to your Discord channel and over here, go to Pabbly server. Here in this menu, find server settings, and here you will find integrations on the left panel. You can see here we have webhooks. Now 2 webhooks are already existing. You don't have to do anything with the webhook. You just have to create a new webhook from here. Now this is the new webhook created. Click on this one and give it a name. Like I'm going to name as new document. And which channel you want to put these messages on? Let's say general. General is the channel. You have 2 channels, general and notifications for now. Now once this is done, you have to copy this webhook, save this webhook setting, and go back to your Pabbly Connect and paste it right here. Now this webhook will be working for this specific document and for this specific channel. Going back, you can click on escape and here you will reach your channel general. Now here you can see this is the new channel and no message has been received over here. So you will be receiving the same message once you draft a message and click on Save and Send Test Request in this workflow. So the message over here will be, a new Google file has been uploaded. Please check and fill in your ideas along with the details. Now I'm going to put /n to write the next line which I want to come under this line, and the next line is going to have the link of that Google document. No bot name, bot icon, nothing else has to be changed. Click on Save and Send Test Request and you will receive the response that the application processed but the request returned a blank response, which means that there is sometimes some glitch with some applications that the response is not received in this workflow, but the application is processed. You can see we received a notification in our Discord channel and here you have it. So a new Google file has been uploaded and this is the message we drafted, and because we put /n after that, so the link is appearing next in the next line, and here is the link. So whosoever opens this, click on this and this is the one. You can click on this one and it will take you straight away to this place where you can open the file and also make changes in the file. So this was the whole workflow. I hope this helped.
In this video, I'll show you how to automatically share your Asana task on Discord. So the idea here is, as soon as a new task is added into the Asana, we're going to automatically share the same task along with all task details on Discord as well without doing anything manually. Yes, it is possible. We just need to build a connection in between Asana and Discord with the help of an automation software. And after that, every time a new task is created into the Asana, the same task details will be shared on Discord as well. Want to learn how you can create this automation? Come with me and I'll show you the whole process step by step. So this is the dashboard of Asana, and here as soon as I'm going to create a new task into one of my project, you will see how the same task details will be shared in one of my Discord channel, and I'm going to do that with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing integration and automation software via which you can easily connect multiple applications and automate your task. And you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link into my description box. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you will have to sign up for free, where you will also get free task every month in your account in order to test these kinds of amazing automation. Well, I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why I have clicked on sign in, then I have clicked on access now, and this is how I will reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here you can see I have reached here, and after that I am going to click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and here I am going to simply provide a random name to my workflow, to my automation. Okay, so I have pasted the name as when task is created. Okay, let me add is as well. When task is created in Asana, send message on Discord. Okay, so click on create, and this is how a name will be provided. Okay, and after that you will find two boxes in front of you. So these are actually trigger and action. So trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Whenever a sale happened in a payment gateway application, let's say, send an email via Gmail application. And here, according to our use case, whenever the task is created in Asana application, automatically send the message on Discord application. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation. And here I am building an automation in between Asana application and in between Discord application. So that is why I am going to select these applications. And I want, as soon as a new task is created into one of my project, this automation should trigger. So that is why I have selected this particular trigger. Even now I am going to connect Asana with the Pabbly Connect, so that firstly I can capture all the task details inside Pabbly Connect, and then I am going to share the same details on Discord or on other application. Okay, so here you can see it is connected because I am already logged in into my Asana account in some different tab. Here you can see into another tab. Okay, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and here it is asking to select a project. Okay, so whatever the projects are available already into my Asana account have started visible here. Okay, and in front of you I am going to create a new project, a blank project, and I am providing the name as Pabbly Marketing Team. Okay, I am providing this particular name to my project, public to my workspace. Okay, I have selected the view as the list. Simply click on continue. Alright, I think my project has been created successfully into the Asana app. Okay, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and let me click on this refresh button, and here you will see how the same project, the new project which I have just created, has been fetched up. Now I'm going to click on this button, save and send test request, and you'll have to read the instruction that it has started actually waiting for the response. Okay, so once you have clicked over the save and send test request button, do a test submission or record in that application in order to capture the response here. So basically it is asking to do a test submission or record, and here the test submission means making of a new task into one of our project. Okay, so I am going to create a new task right in front of you into my project which I have just created right in front of you. Okay, so clicking on this particular button, and let me provide any task details, something like create a video on Google Sheets automation. Okay, and here I am going to show you a very interesting thing. Okay, as soon as I will click on enter button, the task name will be provided to this particular task, but the details are not added yet. Still, in that case also, the system will detect that the task has been created automatically, and here you can see the response is already captured. I have not even added the task details. Here you can see it is the same task details. Okay, so let me show you the Pabbly marketing team. Okay, let us also check for other details. And here you can see the task creation date as 3rd of February, and it is the same timing. Okay, so how and from where I am going to fetch the task details, because in this particular automation I was about to share the task details with the team on one of my Discord channel. Okay, so what I am going to do is, firstly I am going to complete my task details. Okay, so firstly let me click on this detail and provide an assignee here. So I am assigning this particular task to this particular person whose email address is actually admin@pabblytools.com, and let's say I am providing this due date as the 10th of February. The project will be Pabbly marketing, or how about I also add one more project as the first project, and here I am going to add the details of the task, something like we need to create a video on, okay, let me correct the spelling also, create a video on Google Sheets automation, as it has a huge demand in the market. Okay, so I'm providing this particular description to my task. Okay, and this is how I have completed the task assigning process. Okay, so after creating a task name inside the Asana application, the details which we have just received also consist of that one important thing via which we are going to fetch other task details. Okay, so let me show you. We have received one resource ID. Okay, let me show you. We have received lot of ID here, and with that particular ID we are going to fetch all the details. Here you can see this is the ID via which I am going to fetch other details of the task as well. Okay, but before that I am also going to apply one more interesting thing, that is delay. Now you must be thinking, what is this delay? Okay, so delay is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect via which you can delay your automation, delay your workflow at any time, at any place. Okay, so here I want that unless I have not provided all the task detail into my Asana task, the system should not detect that it has completed. The system should wait at least for 5 minutes. Okay, so this is how I am going to delay this automation for at least 5 minutes. Okay, so here I have selected that it should delay for minutes, that is 5 minutes. Okay, and simply clicking on this button, save and send test request, and here you will see the automation has been delayed for 5 minutes. And in this 5 minutes what will happen, I am going to complete my task creation process, basically the task description, the assignee date and other details as well. Okay, so this is how the task will be delayed, and now after that I am going to fetch all the details. Okay, so what will happen when anyone is going to create the task, the system will not capture the details unless the 5 minutes are not done, and after 5 minutes only it is going to capture other details. Basically it is going to execute the next step which I am about to add here. Okay, so I am going to connect Asana application once again, and this time the action event will be the get our task, because we are actually fetching out the task details. Okay, and this time I can also go with the existing connection because I have already made the connections into my previous step, and here you will see it has connected immediately. Now it is asking for the task ID. Okay, so here I am going to add the task ID from the previous step, for which I don't even need to copy this data and paste it here. I am going to map this data, and mapping is very simple inside Pabbly Connect. You just need to click on this particular field and your above data will be visible here in the drop down. Simply search for that particular ID. Okay, so where is that ID? Response 1, events 1, resource G ID. Okay, so make sure you select this particular task ID only. Okay, do not get confused. I repeat this again, response 1, events 1, resource G ID. Okay, I have provided that task ID, clicking on this button, and here you will see how the task details will be received as a response inside my Pabbly Connect dashboard. And let me show you the details one by one. Here you can see the same assignee name which I have assigned at the time of task creation. Let me show you other details. So here we have the created date as well. Let me show you other details as well. Okay, so here we have the project name, that is Pabbly Marketing Team. Where are the other details of the project? Alright, so here I have the task name, that is create a video on Google Sheets automation, and where is the description of our project? Okay, alright, so here you can see under this data notes I also have received that description of my task. Okay, so I have already received all my task details. Now finally I am going to share these details to one of my Discord channel. For that you'll have to click on this plus icon, simply search for the Discord, and now as I have connected the Asana with Pabbly Connect, we are also going to connect this Discord with Pabbly Connect. Okay, simply search for the send channel message, click on connect, and here you can see it is connected. Now it is asking for the Webhook URL and the message, the bot name, the bot icon. Okay, so from where I can get this Webhook URL? Okay, so simply follow this documentation. Okay, so here every instruction is provided via which you can also receive that Webhook URL. So I will take you to my Discord server, and here you can see I have created a server with the name Pabbly Integration, in which I have the channel as the YouTube. Okay, simply click on this arrow, and after that you will have have to search for the server settings. After that, simply select this integration section, and this is how you can reach out to the webhook section. Click on this webhooks option, and here click on this new webhooks option. Simply provide a random name to your webhook. Okay, so I am providing the name as demo webhook 123. Okay, so this is the name I have provided, and it will be general only. Simply click on this copy webhook URL and click on save changes, and this is how you can create a webhook, and this is how you can get your webhook URL. Okay, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and here exactly I am going to provide the same webhook URL, asking for the message, basically which message you would like to send to your team, to your community, which is present inside one of your Discord channels. So here you can see I have already created a very nice template which I am going to directly copy from here, and I'll be pasting the same here. And let me correct the formatting of this particular message. Okay, so hello team, a new task has been created in the project, and here I am going to add the project name. And as I have told you, I am not going to add any data manually from the previous step. I am going to map it, and mapping is very simple. Simply click on this particular field and you will find the above data here in the drop down, and currently I have all the task details in this third step. So let me search for the Pabbly project name. Okay, so I remember I have provided the project name as the Pabbly marketing. All right, so I have mapped the name. Well, it has mapped at the incorrect place, so let me remove this and place my cursor at the correct place. And now finally I am going to map the project name once again. Okay, so I have mapped the project name. A new task has been created in the project, and here I have mapped the project name and the assigned by. Okay, so I am also going to provide the name of the assignee, that is assigned by, and here we will place our cursor exactly here, and we are also going to map the assignee name here. Okay, so let me directly search for the assignee name. Okay, so here we have the assignee name as, well, I'll have to check whether I have received the assignee name or not inside my details. Okay, so let me check for the same. Well, I do not have received the assignee. Yes, I have received the created by name. Okay, so I am going to search for the same details right from here. Okay, so let me click on this particular button once again at particular place once again, and here I have the assigned by. A new task has been created in the project assigned by Ashmita, and here I am going to map other details as well, that is to whom this particular task has been assigned to, what is the task name, what is the task detail, what is the priority of task, the due date, and again the priority. I'll have to remove this, and this is how I can provide all the details. Okay, now you must be thinking that why I have mapped this data, why I have not added it manually. Okay, so whenever you are going to map any detail, that detail will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. Okay, I repeat this again, whatever the details we are mapping here, these details will be automatically be replaced when the new task will be created inside Asana. Okay, so that is why I'm specifically mapping this data, just in case is if I am adding any detail manually here, that detail will remain same. Okay, so in this particular case, in this particular message, these details will remain same, but the values which I am mapping will be changed automatically. Okay, so it was assigned to, so let me search for the assignee name. All right, so it was something like admin@pabblytuts.com. Okay, task name. Okay, I'll have to search for the name of the task, which was something like, I'll have to search for the task name. Okay, so where is the task name? And here we have the data name as the task name, that is create a video on Google Sheets automation. I'll have to search for the task description as well. Okay, so here we have the notes as we need to create a video on Google Sheets automation as it has a huge demand in the market. Okay, asking for the priority, so again I am going to map that value of the priority. Okay, so where is the value? All right, well, as I have remembered, I have not provided any priority at the time of assigning, so currently I am going to remove this value, and finally lastly I am going to map the due date. So do I have any due date? Yes, I have the due date. Okay, so this is how I have composed a message into my Discord, basically for Discord, which I would like to send to my team, asking for the bot name. So I am going to provide any sample bot name. Okay, so sample bot. Okay, I am providing this particular thing. Alright, asking for the bot icon URL. Well, it is completely up to you whether you would like to provide any icon to your bot. Okay, now I have provided all the necessary details. Clicking on this button, save and send test request, and you will see how the same message will be arrived into my Discord channel. Alright, I'll have to wait for that. And here you can see we have received the very same message. All right, let me show you. Hello team, a new task has been created in the project Pabbly marketing team assigned by the Ashmita. Assigned to is this, the task name is here, the same task details, the due date, thanks. Okay, so this is how now onwards, every time someone is going to create a task into your Asana project management software, the same task details will be shared in one of your Discord channel. Okay, and for that you will have to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect once. Okay, so let us check what exactly we have done. Firstly, we have connected Asana with the Pabbly Connect and have captured the task details, but in that task details we were not able to capture all the task details. Okay, so with the help of that task ID, we have fetched all the task ID basically with the help of this get a task action event, and here we have also applied a delay so that we can delay this automation for at least 5 minutes, and in that 5 minutes we were able to create our task. Okay, anyone is going to create a task in that 5 minutes. Okay, until that this automation will be delayed. Okay, and then we have fetched the task details, and finally we have connected Discord with Pabbly Connect and shared our message, our task with Discord. Okay, just in case if you want to access the very same automation, the workflow which I have created right in front of you in your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach this shareable link in my description box. You just need to click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and the same workflow will be cloned into your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free.
So in this video, we are going to learn how to send Discord messages for new tasks in ClickUp. Now suppose guys, you are using ClickUp to manage all the tasks related to your work and you use Discord to communicate to your team. Now you want that whenever a new task is created in ClickUp, you want to share the same task details on your Discord channel as a channel message. But guys, Discord and ClickUp don't have any direct connection between them. So let me tell you how using Pabbly Connect's automation, you can actually automate this process. So the trigger of this automation will be creating a new task in ClickUp. An action will be sharing the same task details as a channel message on our Discord channel automatically. Now how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. So here guys, you can see that this is my ClickUp account, and I want that whenever a new task is created in ClickUp, automatically the details of that task should be shared as a channel message on my Discord channel. And to do this, we have to connect ClickUp with Discord. And here guys, we are going to use Pabbly Connect to make this connection. So after coming to the Pabbly Connect's dashboard, click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as ClickUp to Discord. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So our idea here is first we have to get the details of a new task from ClickUp inside Pabbly Connect. So we have to connect our ClickUp account with Pabbly Connect over here. Now here in trigger window, in choose apps, search for ClickUp and select it. After selecting ClickUp in trigger event from the drop down, select new task as the trigger event. Click on connect and select add new connection. Now here in this window, we have to connect our ClickUp account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the API token of our ClickUp account. Now here you must be thinking how you can get this API token. So to get it, just go to your ClickUp account and from the left corner, just go to your profile section and go to apps over here. After coming to the apps page, here you can see the API token of your ClickUp account. Just copy it from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And just click on save. And after clicking on save, here you can see that your ClickUp account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, it is asking us workspace name, space name, folder name, and list name. So here we have to select that in which workspace, in which space, in which folder, and in which list we are looking for new task. So I have basically created this list named as new integration, in the folder named as integration, in the space named as Pabbly Connect, in this Pabbly workspace. So here we are going to select Pabbly's workspace, select the space as Pabbly Connect. Then here it is asking us for the folder name. So the folder name is integration. So select integration over here from the drop down, and the list name is new integration, as you can see over here. So we are going to select new integration as the list name. So guys, after selecting all of these details, when we will click on the save and send test request button, the details of the most recent task, most latest task which we have created in ClickUp will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So before clicking on save and send test request, let's create a new task in ClickUp. So we will go to a ClickUp account and let's create a task. Click on this plus button, give this task a name, for example, Mailchimp integration. This is the name of the task in new integration over here. Let's add an assignee. For example, this is the assignee. Let's add a description as we have to integrate Mailchimp Pabbly Connect. So here guys, we have to integrate Mailchimp inside Pabbly Connect. This is the description. If you want, you can add some kind of attachment. Let's set the priority as, for example, hi. Set a due date, that is, for example, 6th of Feb. This is the due date we have added. If you want, you can add a tag. I'm adding the tag as integration. Then you can actually edit the template and other details as well. So here, while creating this task, you can enter all the details of your requirement over here and click on this create task button. So just now we have created a new task in ClickUp. And because we have connected our ClickUp account with Pabbly Connect, we will see the details of the same task will be captured over here. Just click on this save and send test request button. And after clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And in this response, you can see the details of the same task which we have just now created. When we will scroll down, here you can see the same description of the task which we have created. Then you can scroll down. Here you can see the same tag name. Then here you can see the status of the task. Then here you can see the name of the project. Then here we have the priority. Scroll down, you can see the name of the task. You can see the name of the list and all the other details over here. So in this way, guys, you can see that all the details of a new task which is created in ClickUp will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. Now, after getting these details, what we want to share this new task details on our Discord channel as a channel message. Now to do this, just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in choose apps, search for Discord. Just select it. After selecting Discord, here in action event from the drop down, select send channel message as the action event. Click on connect. After clicking on connect, here you can see that all the fields of Discord can be seen. So in the first field, it basically asks us a webhook URL. Now guys, to connect our Discord channel with Pabbly Connect and send a channel message over there, we have to basically create a webhook URL in our Discord server, and then we have to paste the same webhook URL over here. So here you must be thinking how you can create this webhook URL. So it is very simple. You just have to go to your Discord server. After coming to Discord, on the top side, just click on this down arrow and go to server settings. Now here at this server setting page on the left side, here you can see a list of different options. Out of which, click on integrations and go to webhooks. After clicking on this webhooks page, here you can see a list of all the webhook URLs which we have created in our Discord server can be seen over here. Out of all of this, click on this new webhook button, and then here you can see that just now a new webhook URL is created. Let's change the name of this webhook. For example, let me name it as ClickUp. Just enter ClickUp, and then it is asking us to select the channel. That using this webhook URL, on which of our Discord channel the messages will be sent. So in the drop down, you can see a list of all the channels which we have created in Discord. So out of all of these channels, this is the channel named as new task, in which I want to share the details of ClickUp task. So select that channel, then just click on this copy webhook URL button and click on save changes. Now when we click on save changes, you will see that this webhook URL is added in our Discord channel. And after that, after copying this webhook URL, go to Pabbly Connect and paste the same over here. Now after this, the next thing it asks us is the message. That what is the message we want to send on our Discord channel. So here guys, you can basically create any message body of your requirement. I want my message to be hello team. Okay, so these are the three basic details which I want to share on my Discord channel for the new task which we have created in ClickUp. And we have received all of these details from ClickUp in trigger window. So here in trigger window response, you can see the name of the task. We will scroll down and here you can see the response of the description of the task as well. And also you can see the priority of the task over here. So what we have to do, from this trigger response or ClickUp of a new task, we have to map these same responses in this message field in front of their respective names. So we'll just click on this field and here in front of task name, we have to mention the name of the new task from ClickUp. So from here guys, from this drop down, select the response of task name and map it over here. After task name, let's map the task description. So just click here and from the drop down, select the response of task description and map it. Then it is asking us for the priority. So just click here and from the drop down, select the response of priority and it will be mapped over here as well. So in this video guys, I just created this simple message and mapped only 3 details. Instead of this, you can basically create any message of your choice and map any data of a new task which we have received from ClickUp over here. After creating your message, the next thing it asks us is the bot name and the bot icon. So guys, this message, the new task details are shared on our Discord channel with a bot and you can actually change the name of the bot over here. So here in bot name section, you have to enter the same name which you want to give to that bot. For example, I want my bot to be named as ClickUp. And then here you can actually change the icon, the logo of the bot as well. You just have to enter the URL or the link of the image which you want to add as the bot icon. And then the bot icon will be replaced by that same image. Right now, I just don't want to change the bot icon, so I'm just ignoring this field for now. And then just click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the message which we have created over here with the same task details which we have created in ClickUp is been sent on our Discord channel. So let's check it. We will go to Discord. And yes guys, here you can see that on the same channel for which we have created the webhook URL, a new message is sent. The message says, hello team, we have a new task. Task name, Mailchimp integration. This is the task description and this is the priority. So here guys, we can see that the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect is working perfectly fine. Now using this automation, whenever a new task will be created in ClickUp, automatically the same task details will be shared as a channel message on our Discord channel. Now guys, after setting up this automation, let's test this automation workflow once in real time. So we will go to our ClickUp account and let's create a new task over here. For example, I would like to name my task as WhatsApp integration. Just select the assignee and then let's add the description as we are testing this automation. So this is the description. Let's select the priority as normal and select the due date as 8th of Feb and click on create task. So just now we have created a dummy task over here in ClickUp. And we will see as we create this task, automatically within 10 minutes, a channel message will be sent on our Discord channel. Now, it usually takes 10 minutes of time because the connection between ClickUp and Pabbly Connect is a polling-based connection. And in this type of connection, the Pabbly Connect trigger will check for new data in ClickUp or new task in ClickUp every 10 minutes. So that is why we have to wait for 10 minutes over here. So just wait for 10 minutes. Okay, so we have successfully waited for 10 minutes. Now let's go to our Discord channel. And yes guys, here you can see that just now on our Discord channel, a new message is shared, which says, hello team, we have a new task. We have the same task name, WhatsApp integration, which we have given in ClickUp. Now you can see the same task description, we are testing this automation, and the same priority normal. The same task details which we have created in ClickUp is now shared on our Discord channel as a channel message. So guys, we have tested this automation workflow in real time and this automation is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
In this video, I'll show you how to share new WordPress blogs to Discord channel automatically. So the idea here is, as soon as any blog is published on your WordPress website, we are going to automatically share the same blog post with link and other details in our Discord channel without doing anything manually. Yes, we are going to integrate or connect WordPress and Discord with the help of an automation software. And after that, every time any blog is live in your WordPress website, the same blogs will be automatically shared on your Discord channel as well. If you also want to set this automation for yourself, come with me and I'll show you the whole process step by step. So this is my WordPress dashboard and this is my WordPress website, and here I keep on publishing a lot of blogs, and I want every time I'm publishing any blog here, the same blog will be shared automatically on one of my Discord channel. And to do that, I'll have to build a connection in between WordPress and Discord, and I'm going to do that with the help of Pabbly Connect. Well, it is an amazing integration and automation software via which you can easily connect to multiple applications and automate your task. And you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link into my description box for your reference. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you will have to sign up for free, where you will also get free tasks every month in your account in order to test these kinds of amazing automation. Well, I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why I'm clicking on sign in. Then I have clicked on access now, and this is how I will reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now, after reaching here, you will have to firstly click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and after that simply provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I'm providing the name as, I have basically pasted the name as, when blog is live in WordPress website, send same blog on Discord as well. Okay, simply click on this button create, and then you will find two boxes in front of you. So these are actually trigger and action. So trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say send an email via Gmail application, and here according to our use case, whenever any blog is published in WordPress application, the same blog will be shared in Discord application. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation, and here I am building an automation in between WordPress and in between Discord, so that is why I am going to select these two specific application here. Well, I am going to select this Discord application later. Okay, coming back here, and after selecting the application, you will also have to choose any trigger event. So I want that trigger when a new post to publish. So I want the same, that whenever a new blog post is published into WordPress, this automation should trigger. So that is why I have selected the same. Now here you can see, after selecting these two things, it has provided me a webhook URL and few set of instructions. Okay, so the idea here is, I want to connect WordPress with the Pabbly Connect, so that whenever any blog post is published in WordPress, the Pabbly Connect will capture those details here, and then we are going to share the same details to Discord. Okay, and you can even read here that it is waiting for the webhook response. Okay, so follow these instructions one by one. Firstly, it is asking visit plugin, add new, and search for this particular plugin. Okay, so let me go back to the WordPress website, and here I am going to search for the plugin section directly. All right, here you can see I have this plugin section, and let me search for the WP Webhooks plugin, whether it is already installed into my account or not. All right, so let me search for the same webhook. Okay, WP Webhooks. All right, and here you can see currently I have two webhooks, two plugins installed, and this one is the same plugin about which I was asking for. Okay, so I will click on this setting option directly. Okay, and this is how I will reach to the WP Webhook plugin option. Okay, let me close this notification. Okay, and coming back to Pabbly Connect, and here I am going to read other instruction. Okay, so firstly I'll have to install and activate this plugin. Well, currently this plugin is already installed into my WordPress website, so that that is why it is not required for me to install this plugin. But just in case if this particular plugin is not installed into your WordPress dashboard, firstly you will have to install this plugin, and after the installation, click on the settings, then webhooks, then send data. So coming back to my WordPress website, and here I have already clicked on the settings section. I'll be directly click on this send data button as per the instruction, and select a post created and add the webhook URL, provide the webhook name. All right, so coming back here, and now I am going to click on this. Basically I am going to select the event, basically the trigger. So I want that whenever the post is published, okay, so that is why I will select this particular trigger, that whenever any post is created inside WordPress, this automation should send the data to Pabbly Connect. Basically the WordPress should send the data to Pabbly Connect. Basically on which particular location? Well, Pabbly Connect has already provided us an location. So I am going to copy the same, and here I am going to specify the same, that it should send the data on this particular location on this webhook URL, and simply give any random name. So I am going to give the name as new blog published. Okay, new blog published. Or how about I also add when new blog is published. Okay, so I have provided the webhook name, also provided the webhook URL. Click on add for post to create, and once this webhook URL will be added inside your WordPress, you will again have to search for that. Okay, here is that webhook. Click on this three dot and then click on the settings section. Okay, and in this trigger on selected post type and trigger on initial post status change, you will have to select the event that I want that it should trigger whenever the post is published. Okay, whenever the post is published, this automation should trigger, and finally you will have to click on the save settings button, and this is how you can build a connection in between WordPress and in between Pabbly Connect. All right, I think it is saved. Yes, settings are saved. Okay, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and here it is actually waiting for the instructions, waiting for the webhook response. I'm sorry for that. So log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission or record, so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So basically it is asking to do a test submission or record, and here the test submission means new blog post is published. So what I am going to do is I'll go back to my WordPress website, and here I am going to create a post, a dummy post right in front of you, and I'm going to publish that post into my WordPress website, and you will see how the details for the same will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let me first create a new blog post here. Alright, so here I'm going to firstly provide a random title to my blog post. So assume that I'm writing a blog on this particular topic, that is, okay, I think I have copied incorrect value. Okay, I'll have to copy this title. Okay, top benefits of digital marketing, and then I am going to copy this whole text. All right, so let me copy the same, and I have copied the content of the blog as well. Let me paste the same, and after that I am going to select any random image from here, from the existing library. Okay, so firstly I am going to set any feature image from this existing library. Alright, so I'm selecting this image with book and this specs and the coffee, and then I am going to publish this as my featured image, and let us add one random image inside our text also. Okay, so let me click on this add media button, and again I am going to choose any random image from this existing library only. Okay, so what should I upload? Let us check. And here I have found a very interesting image. Okay, so I am going to upload the same, and now finally I'll be publishing this particular blog. Okay, top benefits of digital marketing. Alright, so coming back to Pabbly Connect, and let us see whether the same blog post details are getting captured via Pabbly Connect or not, and it is still waiting for that webhook response. Basically it is waiting for that new post published, because here we have clearly specified that it will be triggered when basically the trigger event is new post published. Okay, and here you can see the response is already arrived. Let me show you the details one by one. Okay, all right, so here I have that link of the blog post. Okay, so let me show you. Let me open whether it is the same blog or not. And here you can see the same feature image, and we even have the same title. Alright, so we have all the details. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and let us check for other details as well. Alright, so currently it is into the draft. No, it is not into the draft. And we also have this blog title separately. We also have the slug as well, and let us check for other details. Alright, so we even have the date of the publish. Alright, so I think we have captured all the details of the blogs. Now I am going to share the same blog post with my team over Discord, or maybe with one of the Discord channel. Basically, I'm going to share it with my community. Okay, so clicking on this Discord application, and in the action event, since I want to send a channel message, so that is I'm going to select the same. Simply click on connect, and just like we have connected WordPress with Pabbly Connect, we are also going to connect Discord with Pabbly Connect. And as soon as I have clicked on the button, it has connected immediately. And after that, it is asking for the webhook URL. So for this webhook URL, you can also visit this documentation, or let me show you that how and from where you can get this webhook URL. Okay, so firstly you'll have to go to your Discord channel, and here you will find a arrow. Click on that arrow, and after that click on the server settings, and then the integration section, and here exactly you will reach out to the webhook section. 6 webhooks are already created. I'm going to create a new webhook URL, and I'm going to provide the name as Alright, so this is my new webhook. Here you can see Feb 6th, and I am going to provide any random names. So how about I provide the name as WordPress blog new. Okay, and then I am going to copy the webhook URL from here, clicking on save, and this is how the connection has been built up in between Discord and Pabbly Connect. Let me provide the webhook URL here, and finally it is asking for the message. Basically, what message you would like to share with your community. Well, I have also created a very nice message inside my notepad, so I'm going to directly copy the same message format, and let me first correct the formatting of this particular message. And here I am going to share the blog link, the blog title, the blog date, and we are also going to share this. Now social media team can start sharing the blog at different places. Thanks. And I have also added this emoji, but I'm not really sure if this emoji is going to work or not. Okay, so I have provided all my text, and then it is time to fill the details, and from where I'm going to get those details, and then I'm going to share those details. Basically, I have just received those details into my previous step, and I don't even need to copy this data and paste it here. I am going to map it automatically. Okay, and mapping is very simple inside Pabbly Connect. You just need to click here in this particular blocks, and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Okay, and search for that specific thing which you would like to map, and here I would like to map the link of the block which I have mapped successfully. Again, place your cursor here perfectly, and asking for the title. So let me search for the title as well, and here we have the post title. Lastly, I am going to add the date. Okay, so here we have the date as well, and I have mapped all the things, and asking for the bot name, so you can provide any sample bot name. Okay, so I am providing this particular name. Asking for the bot icon, well, again it is completely up to you whether you would like to upload any icon to your bot or not. Okay, I'll keep it as the disable, and finally I'll be clicking on this button. But before that, let me show you a very important thing, that whatever the details here I have mapped, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time in next time. Okay, so next time what will happen, every time or next time the new blog post will be published, Pabbly Connect will capture the details of that new blog post, and after that these values will be replaced by the new blog post details. Okay, so I am going back to my Discord channel, and let me check whether the message has been arrived or not. And here you can see, hello team, a new blog post has got published just now on our website. Here are the details. Here's the blog link, here's the blog title, here we have the blog date, and now social media team. All right, that emoticon, that emoji hasn't worked. All right, I'm not sure. So just in case if you want that these type of emojis should work, it should actually support such type of emoticons also. In that case, you can go with that second channel event, basically that action event, that is send channel message, and in this markdown language you can provide these type of characters. Okay, so coming back here, and here you can see I have have received the message. Okay, so now onwards, every time you are going to publish any blog post here, you will see how the same blog post will be shared on the Discord channel as well. And for that, you just need to set this automation inside Pabbly Connect once. After that, sit back and relax. Simply close Pabbly Connect, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. Just in case if you want to access this automation, I am also going to attach this shareable link of my workflow into my description box. You just need to click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and the same workflow, the same automation will be cloned into your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.